You go in there and fix another nigga sandwich. You ain't even asked me what I want on my sandwich. So now I know.
But if I know you, I can fix your sandwich without asking.
Let me finish. You ain't asked me what I want. So if right now you say, get me something to eat, a nigga gonna be like, what you want? He ain't gonna just be like, shit, I'm gonna just get her whatever. But a female to do it, I'd be like, shit, go goddamn whip her something up. You like, what you want? You gonna go in there and whip that motherfucker up like you was whipping up for that last motherfucker.
No.
Yes, the fuck you is.
No.
Cause you ain't asking me, so that's my whole point.
But if you got a woman that study you, she gonna know. I study any nigga I date, so I know him like the back of my hand.
Yo, man, this is AZ, man. This is AZ show, man. We doing a little something different. Brought on a couple more people, man. We got Tisha. What's up? Tell me what's up. Don't be scared. You know? We got Janae. We got Ken.
Yo.
What's happening, man? So for all y'all, man, what's something the people should know about y'all? Go ahead, you first, Tisha. Just a little something.
Me too. I'm a new mom, so you know this will be fun. Let's see what we can get into.
All right.
Nothing really got me. Take notes as the thing go on.
All right.
I'm just me. I like to think about life, make life simpler than what people complicate it to be. That's about it.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it, man. Do y'all think men and women are dating for the same reason today?
Hell
no. All right. Why you say that?
Because I feel like right now most women are, ready to settle down, and that ain't what men are right now.
Well, I mean, some men, not all. You know what I'm saying? But, what you think?
I think it depends. Like, nowadays it seems like it depends on the person. But I think a lot of women right now, they dating for security.
No, that's me and dating for security.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay.
9 times out of 10, most women, 80%, 85% of women in America hold good jobs. They own homes, and they got their life in order.
And they just trying to find a man that...
Yeah, they trying to find a man that
same way
to compare, but most men come with a lot of baggage, a lot of, I don't know if I'm ready for this, because they intimidated by a woman, instead of just getting on the game plan and figuring out something and make stuff work. Like she said, most women of age are ready to settle down, but it's the men that keep playing the game. So
I don't necessarily, like I say, I don't necessarily think that's true, because it's a lot of men. The same stats that you saying, the stats might not be as high for men, but it's a lot of men that offer the same thing that you saying that women offer. And
I don't see it.
Like, what I'm saying? Like, we in a space where it's such a back and forth men versus women, and that ain't what it is.
But not to cut you off, that could be true. But most men are intimidated by a woman that's independent and have her stuff together.
I think
most men look for a woman that's always got her hand out and looking for help.
I ain't gonna say most men. You got some men that can hit the ground running. So if you dealing with a man that's threatened by you, you don't need to be with him. He need to just move around.
Yeah.
But sometimes you gotta nurture a person into who you are, because if you that person, you gonna be that person no matter what man you date.
No, you don't.
And I feel like you shouldn't have to change who you are to meet the standards of you, because you feel like you're not where I'm at.
And what you just said right there is the realest thing. And it's about nowadays people ain't dating in alignment. They just going with the flow. You catch a vibe, and now
that's true.
You catch a vibe, and now all of a sudden we go together.
So what's a typical date? When you go out with a guy, what's the conversation? Sometimes it's like we vibing, we drinking, we chilling. It's not what do you want out of life? How many are you ready to get married? The real things that y'all looking for, y'all not bringing it to the table when you dating. So before you know it, y'all done had sex, y'all chilling, and ain't nothing been. But I feel like no boundaries been set.
Sometimes when you bring that conversation to the table on the first date, they think you want something from them.
No,
that's the thing too. Men give out red flags, and a lot of women look past it because it's like he got potential. You know what I'm saying? Like
everybody give out red flags. Women give out red flags too. What it is, we in a microwave world, so everybody be rushing to try to get to something. You get what I'm saying? Like the question you saying, like on a first date, that's kind of heavy for a first date, to be honest. Like,
But it's the truth. But
it's the
think about
truth,
what you
yeah.
want up front.
Yeah.
But you gotta think about it though. Most men looking for a fat ass,
No.
a bad body.
No.
They ain't caring about what the brain like, what she like. Because when you look at a woman, the first thing you looking at is how her body is and how well put
The
together.
appearance.
Okay,
Both of us go about
that's,
appearance.
that's fair. Like,
Yeah.
but you don't want to. You don't want to be
No,
with a
because
nigga.
you can't say that. I'm sitting here in between both of y'all.
Yeah.
And
Right.
he could have been done said something to me, and you could have been done said something to me. But what you said made me more interested than what he said.
That's fair. But you.
Because you got some that still got a little boy mentality instead of a grown man mentality.
But you know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? Like when you say like men just want a fat ass, da da da. That's like who want to be?
That's true.
Who
You
want to
know
be?
it's
No, it's not true. Who want to be with somebody that they're
You trying to
not?
make it sound good.
No, I'm not.
ahead.
But who want to be with somebody that they're not attracted to?
That's not what I'm saying, but
And-
okay,
and-
that is true. But when you look,
Physical attraction is a part of it.
Physical attraction is nothing. You gotta talk to a person and see where they mind it. When y'all
And that's
look,
very
y'all
much true.
automatically think, well, what?
Yeah, why
y'all
does
leave?
physical attraction
But see,
come
this the
first?
thing. But
Why does it come first? You
because
don't-
that's the
you don't
first
care.
thing you see. I gotta get to know you. I gotta get to know you to see that. Oh, you really is cool.
Right.
But the first thing I see is, damn,
She
do
look appealing.
good. You get what I'm saying? But you know what? You know what though? Like when you say this about men generally, like a man will see a 6 to everybody else, but when you get to talking to her, if her mind right, she a 10.
Right.
She gonna look better, than you. And that's why you know when men, if a man get caught cheating and the woman he cheating with, quote unquote, she don't look like me. She don't look better than me.
Mm-hmm.
But her mind is growner than your shit.
But you can't say that neither.
Why you
'Cause
can't?
You can say you can have a woman that got a mind, but that intimidates a man.
So
Because if you got
He's not a
woman-
man if he's being intimidated by
I
a
don't care
woman.
what you say.
it's a natural space.
You may never say it, but within yourself, you gonna feel like it.
Yeah.
It's
No.
so
Yes, you
I don't
it's a
believe
natural.
that.
It's a natural reaction.
I'm not
in life.
100% established, but I'd be damned if I'm gonna get with a woman and all her attributes scare me.
But it
Most of the
happens.
time,
That's not gonna happen.
Okay, you're not all the way established, but that woman is all the way established. But this is what y'all do as men.
Hold on now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have a
Ain't no
woman
yeah. You don't even know what she finna say. Talking about yeah.
I'm just going.
Hold on, let me finish. You're not 100% established,
Right.
but she is. But she like you for you,
Mm-hmm.
so she willing to bring you where you at, so y'all both
Hold
can
on.
be on the same page, established. But you'd rather go over here and get with her who ain't got shit going on,
No.
and leave her over here in the blind. That's how it
No,
works.
no. So, but what you got to understand is like, okay, you speaking from the perspective of the woman already established, the man got potential, right?
But he said,
But listen
no,
though, hold-
not the man. The man is halfway established. Not
Yeah, he's
halfway.
working to get where you at,
Right.
right? So, but if you understand that, how can you hold him accountable for that? If you know everybody gets what took you to get established might have took a year. It might take him 10.
But why is it
Every-
taking you so
But-
long?
If you
Because-
got a guy,
Why is it taking you
Right.
so long?
Golly.
But
as a man,
again,
hold up. As a man, you supposed to lead. That's why women are so dominant.
Are
Because
you-
what are you leading if it takes you
Okay,
10 years?
but
So
Because listen
so
though.
so do he need to be do he need to be financially stable to be able to
Money
lead?
ain't everything.
That's why I'm
Money
asking.
ain't
That-
everything.
I'm just asking. So
Okay, I'ma answer this for you.
You got to be submissive for him to be able to lead. You
But
can't
gotta
let.
show me
but-
that you can lead.
Well, you
a-
got to give him that chance.
as a
I'm
man,
about you for it. Show me what you gonna do.
How long do you think I'm supposed to give you that chance?
I say I don't think
That's on you.
I don't think
If
nobody.
you gonna keep holding his hand for 2 years later, you still in the same predicament. So at some point, you got to use your mind since you so established and got so much going on. Use your mind. He ain't for me.
I don't think nobody should be dating if your shit ain't together. Nobody, man or female.
Well,
But most men date.
Huh?
Most men date when they shit ain't together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can't.
Women too, though.
Women do too.
We all the same
You know,
in a sense.
and that's why I said like women date for security. You know, like you got potential too. Nobody looks in the mirror. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody. The average person don't look in the mirror and say, "Boy, I ain't shit. I'm about to go out here and meet somebody and make their life ain't shit,
But my
so
thing
I can feel better about myself."
If
The
you're
average
not
person don't do that.
If you're not where you're supposed to be and you out here trying to date, the thing I don't like about that is you try to date and then we expect to be, you know, kind of cater to, but like
It's
bring
okay.
bring your best foot forward, right?
Yeah, for
But
sure.
then it's like, oh well, why I got to take you to this restaurant? Why you got to
So
eat
listen,
here? Why
So
you
that's
can't eat here?
that's your.
You're not taking
and again,
me.
Again,
It's time for you to
You're not
go.
taking me to no Applebee's because that's your budget.
okay, but
When
listen
I
though.
can buy myself Hall's Chop House.
But that's
Well,
why, and
well, why
that's
you
why,
go with him?
That's why you don't date for potential. You get aligned with where you supposed to be.
But-
if you want a nigga,
Hold on.
if you want a nigga that's
Hey,
going to Hall Chop House,
Everybody finna make a last statement.
Yeah.
We finna go to the next thing because we'll stay right there all day.
spin it.
God, these niggas that love the front.
Love who? Love who?
Women do too.
So they gonna take you to chop.
No.
They're gonna take you to Hall's Chop House.
Knowing they can't afford.
And
it.
then
Women
they
do
be
too.
taking me
That's
over
y'all
like,
fault. That's
Women
y'all
do
fault.
too.
This girl over here ordering an appetizer and
Women do
entree
too, though.
and
Y'all,
another
that's
dessert
y'all
and
fault. Y'all
another
went.
drink.
Women do
Y'all
too.
went for the pump fake.
Women do
I don't look
too.
for the pump
You
fake.
went for the
I
pump
got
fake,
one with.
But
because he just took you here. You like, oh my god, I'm finna eat this. I'm finna eat this.
you gotta
Yeah.
read between the lines and shit. Like,
If-
of course.
If I'm fucking with a girl, that's not gonna be my first date. I want to go somewhere and we chill and talk, get to know each
You
other,
got to get to know
and
each
then
other,
we'll
for
work
real.
up. Because you might not even be worth going to the goddamn Steak 48.
And we.
But why we can't get to know each other at Steak 48?
Why?
Cause you too busy trying to see what you want to eat instead of focusing on me.
Man,
I
listen.
already know the menu.
And
I
then,
know the menu.
I
I
mean-
didn't even need the menu.
I'm just saying, all of us probably have been there before. But the menu is that's not the point. The point is you're trying to get to know this person. So a restaurant shouldn't be a deal breaker if you're trying to get to know somebody.
Well, you done had plenty of phone conversations, so I'm pretty sure
But
you're getting to know what you need.
It ain't like that face to face. I can see your reaction. I can see.
You
I
doing
can see all that.
but why you doing all that if you dating? Why you doing all that? Like,
Yeah, he finna
why you
pull up.
why if y'all just dating? So, what do you consider dating? First of all, that the clarity in that space that clears a lot. What do you consider dating? You gotta ask what you
When
consider
you
dating.
to me, as a woman, you date who you want to date when you want to date.
But what is dating though?
Dating is you casually spend time with each other.
Okay.
It's not often, it's every now and again because it's dating. But if I'm getting to know you, then it's working up to a regular routine.
Okay.
Other than that, then it's just, if you call me and I'm free, then we can link up and go out to eat.
So if you dating, like if me and you dating, am I obligated to call you every day?
Not every
If
day.
you want me, you going to.
Yeah, that's fair
Because
enough.
I'm a true believer. If a man wants you,
He gonna
come
pursue
and-
you
it's
for
like-
sure.
Right.
But at what point does the line get blurred between we're dating to we're talking and going together? Damn it.
That's
Because that's when it comes.
Is it-
No, because that's when a conversation has to be had. Because what are we doing?
For sure, clear communication there.
Exactly. So you gotta let me know where we at.
Okay.
All right, so we'll talk about it all day, but we gonna go to the next thing, man. Do you think love is enough to make a relationship work?
No.
I agree.
In my opinion, no.
I agree.
No.
Well,
Oh
I'm
shit!
the one that's gonna disagree on that. Reason being is because if you marry that person and you say those vows, what does the vow say?
To honor and to love, to death do us part.
For better or worse,
But-
through all of that. So if you hit a financial hardship or your spouse or the person gets sick or whatever else, what all you got left?
But
Nothing but love.
so the thing is, like, love is subjective. Like, what you consider love might not be what he consider love.
Love
what she
is an
love.
action.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so people love change. I can love you and you not even receive it because it's not a way that you're built to receive. You get what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
And see, that's the key to it. So love ain't enough because love change.
But the thing about it though, when you with a person and you tell a person that you love them, y'all gotta understand each other's love. Or
Yeah, you gotta be
committed.
committed.
Or you
Yeah.
got, because as you grew up, your
Yeah.
parents might not have hugged you and told you
Exactly.
they love you every day.
Yeah.
In my household, it may be different. They did.
sure.
But if I love you and I want to be with you, that's
You gon-
something that we gotta work on and be able to get.
That's
together.
fair enough. Yeah, that is true. But merely I love you, that ain't enough.
No, you gotta show your actions with love.
Yeah,
Right.
merely,
But
yeah.
I'm just saying, to me, that's just my opinion because if I marry you, then stuff go wrong. What all is left? It's love.
Yeah, that gotta be. It's the foundation for sure, but I don't think it's the end all. The end all be all.
I can love you. But then how much of my love are you just gonna keep taking for granted?
But when that's as a woman, we get to our breaking point.
As a man, shit, we get our
I mean,
breaking
he'll
point
live
too.
as long as he can.
Well, yeah,
Because
we operate
if
logically.
If woman love him, he gonna keep on.
Because men love unconditionally.
A woman has to break first.
Men love
that's the
unconditionally.
space right there. Yeah.
Men can be miserable, sick, can't stand the motherfucker, and still providing, still doing what he supposed to do.
Yeah.
But a woman, when she get to that point, she like, I can't keep taking this shit.
The emotions. It's the emotions. Like
So where's the love right there? If you love me, why are you mad or stressed out or depressed? Not why you ready to leave if you love me.
But if you're not communicating and you're not doing none of that, that's when a woman is fed up and she gotta go. Cause a woman gonna try 1,000, 1,000,000 times harder than that man to keep that relationship.
that ain't true.
Yes, it is.
A man,
If a woman really
y'all
love that man
perceive,
and want to be with that man, she is gonna do that.
and you think men don't?
No, cause y'all so emotionally scarred. Y'all don't.
No,
Emotionally scarred.
not
What?
Not like
Okay.
No, listen.
Okay. So have you ever cried and pleaded to a woman because you wanted her? A woman
I have.
understand?
And didn't mean it.
I want you on bending.
And didn't mean it. Yeah, I'm saying. I mean, but and then the other side, I'd have been in love so much, I'm stupid.
Listen though.
That's a fact. So at the end of I'm just being real. So if we gonna be real, we gonna be real. So at the end of the day, you got a woman that feel like she giving her all, but then you got a man feel like he giving his all. So like you spoke on, if we not communicating what our all is, it's gonna fall apart because I need something from you, but I can't express that to you because you going through your own shit, and you can't tell me how you feel.
A woman gonna tell a man first before a man tell a woman. Cause she gonna, as a woman, I feel like I gotta tell you, like,
Yes, you got to give him. You got to give him that soft place. You got to give him that. If you don't give him that, he don't know how to give you that soft love that you asking for.
But you want us to be submissive, so how you don't know how to?
That's
Y'all want to
so at the end of the day, just because you being submissive don't mean I'm gonna give you soft love.
You got to.
No, I'm just saying some women just are submissive, but you got to teach me how to love you. That's a fact. I'm just saying you got to teach me how to love. Cause look, how many times you don't fix another nigga sandwich? You feel what I'm saying? So you done got them, y'all chilling. He like, fix me something to eat. You go in there and fix another nigga sandwich. You ain't even ask me what I want on my sandwich. So now I know.
But if I know,
nah, let me finish. Fuck that. Let me finish. You ain't ask me what I want. So if right now you say, get me something to eat, a nigga gonna be like, what you want? He ain't gonna just be like, shit, I'm gonna just get her whatever. But a female will do it, I'd be like, shit, go goddamn whip her something up. You like, what you want? You gonna go in there and whip that motherfucker up like you was whipping up for that last motherfucker.
No.
Yes, the fuck you is.
No.
Cause you ain't asking me. So that's my whole point is.
If you got a woman that study you, she gonna know. I study any nigga I date, so I know him like the back of my hand.
That's I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's cool, but you still gotta ask me because you got to teach each other how to love each other.
But why am I asking if I know how you eat?
But I'm saying so.
Cause I know how you eat.
I get that, but at the same time, I might not want that today.
We're allowed to grow. We're allowed to grow.
You know what I'm saying?
Space to grow.
I want that today, but that's what I got today.
But
That's what I got today.
that's fucked up.
And that's what I'm cooking today.
And that's when the understanding got to come in.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
If you don't want that, then you get in your car, you go to the drive-thru, you get what you want.
See, I don't like that because if I'm with my woman, right, and she wants something or needs something, I'm gonna figure out what she needs. I'm not gonna say, just go figure it out. You wrong for that. If you with a man, you like, go figure it out. What the hell? You don't fuck with him for real. If I fuck with my woman, if she needs something, she ain't got to figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah, that's next level though. That come with being present in the moment though. Like you know, we ain't always present in the moment, both sides.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Like That's a true locked in moment to know, like, I'm gonna figure it out for you.
Right.
Everybody don't get that space, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they say, like, why it take you 10 years? Shit, sometimes you gotta grow in this shit. I ain't saying it's never a time limit on it. You know what I'm saying? Because people grow at different time, but to be locked in like that to, I'm gonna figure it out for you. You know, we have that want naturally. If we fuck with you, we got that want naturally to provide and protect and, you know, get you where you need to be.
Right.
But it gotta make sense too. Y'all just talking about y'all want a nigga like boo-hoo and blah, you know, crying and shit. Dude, like the professor's love and shit. If they fuck, but in the thing about that shit, you a weaponizer. You'll turn that against us when you need to prove a point.
I don't need to prove no point. The point you need to prove is that you want me.
That's fine.
Why? Because I
But hold on.
Trauma response too. I feel like that's happened to you, and somebody done turn that back on you.
Absolutely.
So it's like now you feel like everybody's
No. I mean, I worked through that shit. Like,
everybody's not the same though.
I done did my work. So you know what I'm saying? I'm present enough to understand that shit. Like when it come to me wrong, oh, that ain't me, that's you. Right. I'm present enough to know that now, but you got to live through that. I done took the steps to understand that. Everybody ain't understand that.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, generally, like, just as much as y'all like to make us men the fucked up hurt, a lot of y'all fucked up too. A lot of y'all fucked up too. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
They might be.
and see, we all get to feel like that.
Yeah.
We all get to feel like that. But it's the world itself is fucked up. It's a lot of hurt people walking around hurting other people. Like, that's just general. And you know, that's why I say, like, shit, if you ain't on your shit, you really shouldn't be out here dating.
So that's a good thing right there. So the next thing, why do y'all think women and men don't understand each other?
Good afternoon, AZ family. It is Damian Smith, lead director and lead podcast editor for the AZ Show. I have some exciting news to share to you. We have created a guest application form for everybody and anybody who wants to be on the show. I have it in the link below. Please click on it, fill out the form, and we'd love to bring you on the show. We are A to Z. We discuss any topic. So please, right now, just take 10 minutes out of your day and fill out that form for us. Thank you so much.
All right, so you say you too good for chicken tender?
I didn't say I was too good for chicken tenders. I eat chicken tenders for lunch if I'm going to like ask me something, but you're not going to take me on a chicken tender date, no.
So how long do you have to date somebody before you just be like, we gonna ride to Applebee's real quick just to grab a little something? How long do you have to be dating somebody for that to be okay?
I mean, I don't really put a time on it, but I just think that ain't a first date.
Nah, that ain't what I was implying.
I
was just asking a question, and you assumed that's what I was saying for the first date.
What I want to know is, in what space do we get a choice? If I get it, you like fine dining. Me personally, I can do the shit, but I don't care for that shit. That shit to me, like, of course they have some entrees and stuff, but the shit don't make sense to me. If I'm a simple eater, I'll do it because I know you enjoy it. But at what point do we get a choice and say, damn, I don't want to go to this stupid ass steakhouse?
I'm not saying y'all don't have a choice, and I'm not saying the first date gotta be a steakhouse. But it's just like when that list came out saying, "Oh, don't take me here, don't take me here, don't take me here, don't take me here, don't take me here."
You agree with all of it.
I agree with that because I go to Cheesecake Factory.
For sure.
I don't have a problem going to Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory is not that fucking cheap no more.
Sometimes men like to make you feel like you bougie or you high class because you prefer a certain type of meal.
So I feel like this, right? Like I dated this girl. And when we was getting to know each other, she presented herself in that space. Like, oh, I like this. I'm da-da-da-da. And I'm like, cool. I told her straight up, like, I'll do it with you sometime, but that's not my speed. Like, not that I can't, I just don't. So the compromise to me is, shit, have a girl night. If you want to go try that new restaurant, you know I don't like that shit. So if you want to go try that new restaurant, why not do that shit with your girls? Now, if we go out of town less experienced that shit. But like on the regular, like if you know my palate ain't built for that shit, why you gonna make me do this shit? Now I'm sitting here looking like, God damn, now I'm finna spend goddamn.
I think just to get a little deeper into it, I think it's more so when we us as men, when we date a female, you don't want to start off level 10.
Yeah, because you ain't
Let's
got
work
nothing to
up to
build
that. Like just like I think that should be like that. Why I'm start off at level 10 now? Ain't nowhere else to go from here. So now what I'm gonna do? So let's let's go on a walk in the park. Let's go somewhere and have fun. Let's go somewhere where both of us can be comfortable and get to know each other. And then now I like you. Now I feel like you deserve that nice steak dinner.
I'm gonna play devil
I
advocate
deserve
with
that
you, bro.
steak dinner from the beginning.
I'm gonna play
Hello?
devil's advocate with you.
How the hell you listen? But
Because what makes you feel like there's a time frame for when I deserve a steak dinner?
because I'm putting myself into you. So when I can't determine when I meet you, you deserve a steak dinner. I can't determine that. So I have to get to know you to be able to determine that. So it ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna meet you today and be like, I'm gonna take this motherfucker goddamn steak 48 tomorrow. And then I find out a month later you on Section 8. You barely got a job. You got 7 kids. Like,
But what that got to do with what I eat?
But
it got a lot to do with what you eat, cause I'm paying for it.
TLC once said, "Don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you use."
And they also said that I want no scrub.
Yeah, but in that song,
Listen.
what they were saying was, don't come over here and make me got to take you to state.
What's the
And
scroll?
I'm not saying you, but don't come over here and make me got to take you to state 48 when you can't take yourself.
But if I want you to take me somewhere,
But if that's
I
your-
can take my own.
Yeah,
steak.
and if that's your
That's
if that's your standard already, cool. Stick to your
Because whatever
standard.
I require, I can recuperate.
And
so
This it should be like that.
And that's my point. Like if y'all really stop it in general, us two as men, if you truly date somebody and lock in with somebody, that is who the fuck, like where you're at. Mm-hmm. And you cut a lot of this shit out. But see, like, let's be realistic with this shit too now. Like me, shit, I'm out of shape myself right now. I can't say, damn, I want a girl to go to the gym 5 days a week. And I don't go to the gym 5 days a week.
Right.
That's being realistic with yourself. But y'all like Lil Tay-Tay that got a white tee on standing at the damn corner store and think Lil Tay-Tay gonna know how to take you to make reservations at State 48, open the door for you, take you out there, be presentable, be the nigga that you want him to be. He already done showed you ain't
if
that.
I'm being honest, I ain't been dating little Tay-Tay at the corner store. Why is Tay-Tay at the corner store at 12 o'clock in the day and not on somebody?
Okay, that's my point. But people will lock in with people like that because, and this goes back to that is love enough. People will lock in with people like that because they love them. Mm-hmm. They already done showed you I'm not that. So how the fuck am I mad at myself because they never grew to what I wanted them to be? I can want more for you all day long. If you don't want that, it ain't gonna work. Yeah. And that don't make you a bad person. But you got to really lock in with people that understand. Like if a motherfucker tell you, I don't like that, just don't keep saying try it. You gonna change it.
Though. If it take me a year and it take you 10 years, if you ain't trying and I'm building you up and you still ain't pushing yourself to do it, why am I waiting 6, 7?
Don't
8,
wait.
9, 10
I'm
years?
telling you, get the fuck on through.
Right.
If I tell you,
You not gonna say that. A man you're not gonna say that.
Listen, I agree with him. If I'm with you, if me and you talking and I'm showing you I'm trying, so now we grown, right? Yeah. So you should. I feel like you should already have your shit together. If your shit ain't together, I'm not even entertaining you. I feel like. So a lot of women date men off of what it could be,
But sometimes
instead of what it is right now.
Sometimes men, when you date them, they present themselves like they got their shit together until you actually get in that shit and you realize you really ain't got your shit together.
fuck what the words say. What do the actions say?
Yes, right.
Because
right.
you know what, like
Y'all some actors.
No.
Y'all some
that's true.
You got
You can only got so much.
You
I
got
can
to
only
fuck
tell
with
you.
niggas that saying wait to Friday.
I'm gonna tell you this though.
Wait to Friday, wait the next week. But I'm just saying,
Okay, so
What's wrong with having a man that you gotta wait till Friday? He gotta get his check.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm just saying.
Because
So
if we ain't waiting till Friday, that means he doing something else. Who wanna live like that?
I mean,
It's a reality.
I'm the type of man. If we want it, if we want it now, I need to be able to have it now.
But what if you don't have it now?
That mean I got to get back in the lab.
Gotta figure it out.
I got to get back in the lab.
It can't get done right now.
I got to get back in the lab.
And I feel like if you got a woman who can't wait till Friday, then you with the wrong.
Exactly.
It ain't
What's
about
wrong with
her. It's about me.
But at the same time too, if everything is matching according and everything getting along, she ain't gotta wait till Friday because as a man, you put her in a position to where that she can go get what she wants.
That's true, but a lot of women lazy. Get with a nigga that got shit going on, got motion, and
But
it chill.
It ain't be in my bag too. Ain't nothing gonna stop because you got the motion.
It ain't.
I agree with that.
Hours a day. I'm still gonna go to work on Saturdays and Sundays and set my bread, no matter what you doing.
I agree with that.
And
I
you
think that's how it
supposed
should be.
But the reality is, like, ain't no real man that's just okay if you come to him with a problem and he can't solve that problem with it. A real man going, like, if you come to me and say, damn, my brakes just went out and I'm fucked up, it fuck with me.
But how
If
y'all
I
do-
can't help you,
but-
I gotta figure that out. A real man, like,
Right.
whether you know
Okay.
what shit, it might be goddamn, baby, I done did everything I do. We're gonna have to wait to Friday. It might have to be that. I'm still fucked up about it, but y'all don't even get a grace. Like, but again, I'm not gonna say y'all. In certain situations, if you with the wrong person, they not finna give you the grace to even say, God damn, listen, I done did everything I done did. I moved this around, da da da. It just ain't work out. We're gonna have to wait to Friday.
Well, I
You
feel
got
like
there,
you
and
shouldn't be with a woman who don't give you grace.
that's
But
my
a man don't
point.
give a woman grace because they come to us wanting us to be the wife, the mama, the grandma, the lover. The
That ain't no man.
No, that's all men. You can't say that.
Listen, no, it's not. Listen. I'm a man. Can I tell you?
Okay,
You can't
you
tell
gotta-
me how I'm thinking. You can't. Yes.
So, you depend on her for a lot.
Listen.
Somebody got to be
we-
the brains. 9 times out of 10, a woman is the brains.
So at the end of the day, that lets you know what kind of woman you are. You can have the brains, but at the end of the day, if you with a man and he can't think, something is
That's a
wrong.
lot of men.
He's not a man. He not a man. Just because that motherfucker can buy you anything you want,
It
don't mean he a man.
Some men have a low level IQ. Some men barely got through high school.
Don't date them
Some men
niggas.
can't even comprehend. Well,
Don't date them
Hey,
niggas.
Men can't
that's
put
that.
Don't date them niggas.
Exactly.
That's gonna stop dating them niggas. Listen,
But at the same
y'all
time-
gotta think about that because that's gonna be your offspring.
But no,
Yeah,
offspring
yeah,
is
no.
good.
So see,
But
see, you taking it personal. I'm saying we talking in general.
In general, but what
So
I'm telling
if you
is
fucking with a
no.
nigga that can't read, that can't think, and he put a baby in you, what you think your offspring gonna be?
The nigga was studying when he was reading the menu.
My offspring
You
is
can
gonna
teach
fucking
your
I
read.
get that, but he still got his daddy genetics in him.
Exactly.
The shit don't change.
Y'all still looking for a woman y'all can depend on.
Listen,
Everybody looking for somebody they can depend on.
Right,
Who the fuck want
right.
to be with
So
somebody
you
that's
just say, y'all
It-
feel like women.
Listen,
no, we're not saying that. We putting ourselves on Front Street. We putting ourselves on Front
You
Street.
gotta hold yourself accountable. You can't, like, at the end of the day,
We putting ourselves on Front Street right now.
At the end of the
how
day-
men should be. I feel like.
the shit come down to the accountability.
But are you that type of man?
Hell yeah. Listen. I bring everything to the table. So I'ma work. I'ma clean sometimes. I'ma take care of them kids. I'ma take them where they need to be. I'ma be where they at. I'm all that.
Okay,
And I work.
It's more. It's more than that. Okay,
I'll check all the boxes.
Relationship part. Now that's what we into. So
So the relation, the woman at the end of the day, I'm giving everything I got.
What's everything?
That means my time, my money, my emotions, my everything.
But
So now I used to be the type of nigga, I'm not finna lay up and cuddle with you. But now that's what my lady wants, so I lay up and cuddle. I'm just being real. That's real shit. That's not something that
in your South era now.
I can say not 100%.
Sound like you turning into a lover boy.
Listen, I've always been a lover boy. Just because goddamn I might walk around with my chest out, that don't mean I don't love somebody.
yeah,
I might been doing push-ups last night.
Did you see the one?
Yeah.
Not as real, man.
You know what I'm saying? But man, listen. So we gonna go to the next question. So do y'all think money makes a person, or does it just change how people treat them?
I think it changed how people treat them.
I agree with that.
I agree too. What you think, Ken?
You said the money make people.
Do you think money makes that person, or does it just change the people, how people treat them?
Money make a person?
Huh?
It makes that person to a certain.
It might be a little bit of right.
Yeah.
Because now, if I ain't got no money and I be like, Ken, goddamn, well, let's goddamn, you be like, nigga, you ain't got no shit going on. Why not?
At the end of the day, a person gonna be true to who the fuck they is, though. You can give a snake $1 million, and he's still a snake.
Right.
You can give a stand up nigga $10, and he gonna be stand up. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's who they is.
No, I'm saying for you. I'm saying for you. So if you say right now you're $1 million nigga, do you think people gonna treat you different? That's what I'm saying. For you.
For me personally, like, I like to consider myself a generous person, regardless, because I done been up.
Nah, listen.
I'm being dead.
Nah, listen. I'm talking about.
Let me make sure I understand.
Yes.
So boom. Do you think?
So
you're
you
asking
not what you gonna do? How you think people gonna treat you? That's what I'm asking.
I don't know.
They gonna treat you different.
They gonna treat you different.
If they see you as if they only see you as what you can do for them, for sure.
So at the end of the day, I'm gonna break it down like this. How many times that you probably been with a nigga, with a girl or female, whatever, and I'm gonna just say a nigga. Say we chilling. You know what I'm saying? It's always that one or two niggas that you don't pay no mind to.
For sure.
Right? So now you got that one or two niggas that he might see you fucked up. He gonna treat you a certain way.
Yeah.
But he might see you on your shit, he might treat you a whole nother way. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? The people, your peers. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had $1 million, I know motherfucker gonna treat me different. Like, what's up? Why goddamn? Why I've been trying to fuck with you? Why I've been trying to all that bullshit.
They definitely, yeah. I definitely understand that. But that when you got like, it come back to you though. Like that's when you gotta have the wherewithal to say, "What? I know you want to fuck with me." You get what I'm saying? Like so, you got and money can't change you. It's gonna change the people around you for sure.
Right.
But you gotta have the logic to ignore it. And,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that way.
So what y'all think?
I mean,
I know you gave me an answer, but I want to go. Like, tell me why. Tell me why you feel like people would treat you different. Just your opinion.
I feel like people would treat you different because I feel like when you down, they ain't gonna gather around and be like, "What you need? I got you."
Right.
Da, 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 da. But then when you got the money and you up there, then it's like, "Oh, what's up, big money?"
Right.
What's up, big money?
They want to be around you.
Yeah, come, let's go ahead, let's do this, let's go. Let's hang out. Let's go.
They want to have Thanksgiving at your house. They want to,
Yeah, now you want to be all buddy because you think I'm up there now. But when I wasn't up there, nobody was prowling around.
Right. So what you think?
I mean, I agree with what she said.
Okay. So next thing, would you marry someone who is not fully established? You can ponder on it.
What are you considering not fully established?
So fully established could be right now. Okay, I feel like I'm a well-rounded person, but me as a person, I'm not fully established. You know what I'm saying? Because what does that look like? First of all, you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like I'm fully established, but I can bring everything to the table. I'm not fucking homeless. I'm working. I got money. I'm taking care of my kids. I'm here. I'm present. You know what I'm saying? So fully established could be maybe that business he running ain't all the way together yet. Maybe that job he working at haven't gave him the opportunities to be a better person. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he don't take care of the kids like you feel like, all kind of different scenarios you can put with not fully established. For us, like, I can say mentally. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if you at a point where you're not fully established, then we don't need to be prancing down an aisle. We need to give it some time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't even be on one knee asking me to marry you. But that also goes into, if you feel like that I'm the woman for you and you want to spend the rest of your life with me, we should have been able to sit down and had a whole game plan to get to where we on the same level or we get established. Because sometimes with the man or the woman, somebody can already have the foundation set. He might have the house, the cars, or whatever. You might have a good job, but you ain't got to the point to where you own your own home or just sitting a third. And y'all come to a mutual agreement to get to how y'all want it to be. And it could be vice versa, but it's got to be on the same page.
Right.
You can't just ask a person to marry you and think it's going to be figured out later, because that's where problems come. So
Right,
at that
right.
time, you got to figure out, like, let me talk to her or let me talk to him and get on one accord to see if this really going to really be.
Okay.
Now it gotta make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck what you saying. Like, when it comes to marrying with potential, it gotta make sense. So I see your potential. I'm willing to invest in it, but I gotta see you doing the work. You can't tell me, oh, I'm gonna do this, but you're not doing anything to actively move towards that. It gotta make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's when you disappoint yourself. You setting yourself up to be fucking disappointed.
Right.
Motherfucker can't tell you, yeah, I'm a graduate, I'm going to nursing school, but you ain't studying, you ain't doing shit. I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it
just
don't
talking.
make sense. Yeah, you gotta appreciate the action, man.
Yeah, you can't marry for potential.
Nah.
So for y'all two, what does a man being established look like? Goddamn, y'all been popping off like a motherfucker now.
They told
What's
us
going
that-
on?
man,
What's going on now?
How you get quiet?
Men being established to me, it's like, what's your work history?
Okay.
I need to make sure you're not a job hopper. Like, you been on this job for a long time. Like, let me see your drive at this job. Do you just settle for 40 hours, or do you go in and work overtime? Let me see how you interacting with your kids, how you take care of your kids. But the main thing is how you treat your mama.
Right.
Because how you treat your mama, that's how I know how you gonna treat me. Then I gotta check and see your hygiene, how you clean up,
Right.
and different things like that. But the main thing is studying the person to know if they meet your capability of being established. Because what I think is established, she might not think.
Right. That's why I've asked y'all
Yeah.
individually. So what do you think a man being established look like?
I mean, of course, having a job, taking care of your kids, making sure your finances is up to par. I mean, you ain't gotta be the richest. Your pockets don't gotta be heavy, but you gotta at least have something. You gotta at least be able to get up and put gas in your car to get to work, type shit.
Right.
Also, I feel like you gotta have some kind of relationship with God for me.
Okay.
Because if you don't got that, then what we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Because now you living off of what exactly?
Right. That's real. That's something that you know that you look for in a person.
Yeah.
So like she said, all women might have a different look of they man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know. So for you, for both of us, so do you feel like women only want to build something with men after they already established?
I think it depends on what space they're in life. So it's easier for, like, if you 25, it's easy to say, oh, he ain't got it all figured out. He's 25. It's different if I talk to you at 35, 40.
Right.
What the hell you mean you ain't got, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's levels of that. So, yeah, they better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it depends on where you at in life, though. Like, but I do still think it's like women out there that will meet you at 35, 40, and you still trying to figure it out, but they got to see you doing the work. And it's the same thing because shit, I'm 36. Life done happened to me at 36. So I done had to start over, rebuild and shit like that. So when I come to you at 36, I might not be as polished as you would expect me to be. But if you look at the track record, I done it already.
Right.
I can do it. One thing about the shit, if you done did it one time, you could do it again if it ain't no fluke now.
Right.
There is some flukes out there.
Right.
But if I show you like shit, we can do it. Like I'm getting back. I'm gonna do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be logical about this
Right.
shit. You know
I think it's hard to, on both ways, I feel the same. I think a man should somewhat have his shit together. I think a woman should somewhat have her shit together. The reason I say that is because if either or don't have their shit together, how can you build?
you're not in a locker.
You feel them? You feel what I'm saying? So if I got something that I'm working towards, and you got nothing you working towards, you taking away from me. You know what I'm saying? So I think on both ends, somebody should that both sexes should get with somebody that's got something going on. You might not have all the money, you might not have all the whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you working towards something. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you don't really see a lot of people our age 100% established. They be like in their late 40s, 50s when they 100% established. You know what I'm saying?
But what is really considered 100% established?
That me personally, this for me. I think 100% established is I don't have to go to work if I don't want to. Everything that I do is 100% my decision. Ain't no boss calling me, ain't nobody hounding me. I can make any move I want to make at any time I want to make it. That's how I feel.
That's your perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's perspective in that situation different. You get what I'm saying? Like,
so that's what we here for.
Yeah, you'll meet somebody that feel like they own their shit. Mm-hmm. And what they're considering own their shit don't even matter to you. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get it. Like, it's just, I think that's why you gotta, when it comes to like dating and committing to people, we gotta slow down. Mm-hmm. Everything is so fast. And you know what I'm saying? When you look at social media and shit, social media have you thinking that you're supposed to make goddamn $38 million a month.
This you gotta
because a guru on there said, you get what I'm saying? But that shit don't be real.
That's your mental weak.
Yeah. You got to learn to, if it don't apply, let it fly. Mm-hmm. You got to learn to be able to decipher that shit. I don't want nobody like that can't look at social media and say, boy, that shit fake.
So listen,
I couldn't date a woman that thinks everything she see on social media is real.
I gave mine. Tell me if for you, what is 100% established for you?
100% established would be, the lifestyle that you desire, you can maintain it yourself. Mm-hmm. You're not struggling to do it. Like, not saying that it's hiccups in life. Everybody has hiccups and shit. But the lifestyle that you desire for yourself, you're able to maintain that. Mentally, you're able to, control your emotions. Mm-hmm. You can verbalize. Mm-hmm. I'm not in a good mood. You can you know what it is. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they want you to figure it out. You spoke to her earlier. You like, shit, I'm gonna figure it out if my girl has something going on. But a lot of times they're not mentally strong enough to verbalize because they feel like they shit falling on deaf ears. And what do you truly want? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you truly want? Like, if you matching what you say you are, that matters. That's established to me. And that established, like, it look different, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might not want to own a house. Somebody might be okay with rent. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I understand the power of ownership, but you might not, and you might not want to lock yourself into that.
Right.
So it looked different, but that's when it slow down and get to know the person and see is this what we own.
Everybody gonna have their own perception on what 100% established look like.
Cause shit can change, bro. Like shit can change overnight. Like, it can change overnight. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, if you do lose, you established. You got $100,000 job. You got 2 cars. You got a house. You got everything. How do you act if you lose all that shit? Right. Some people, but they lose that shit, and that's their whole identity. Yeah. That's all they know. They nut up.
Right.
Or do you say, shit, it is what it is. Take it on the chin. Let's figure out how to get it.
I don't feel like they was established. If like me, anything I do, I'm out the mud.
Yeah.
So if it fall, I know how to go get it again. But you got the motherfuckers that's established in your, you know what I'm saying, how you saying it been given.
Yeah.
So and when everything been given to you, you don't know what established look like. You just going off of what's given. So when you do fall, you don't even have a clue
For sure.
what it looked like to start over.
Yeah.
So when you say giving, what you mean?
Here. Like,
You
okay,
can't- but hold up, let me stop you right there.
Okay.
You can't say that because everybody was raised different.
right.
So I can't help it, or she can't help it, or he can't help it. We was raised to spoiled.
Right.
But at the same time too, we watch our parents or whomever work hard to get what we had. So you just can't say if it fall just because I was spoon fed. I don't know how to go back and get it because somebody else was getting it out the mud.
Yeah.
I
can't-
still know how to go get it too.
I think I mean I get that point. I don't know if I want to agree with it or disagree with it. But my thing is if you can go get it, why somebody had to give it to you?
Because they chose to give it to you. At the same time, it's a line how your parents raised you. If I say this is what I want to do, and if my daddy want to help me 100% that way, that's what he choose to do.
Right.
But I can isolate my daddy and know how to do it on my own too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So if things happen, like you said, if you got all this going on and it falls, you still can't say this person don't know how to go back and get it just because it might have been handed to them.
Yeah.
Well, I can't. I mean, I get your point, but I can't. I haven't seen that.
And I can speak for me.
I'm just saying. I'm saying this because I haven't seen that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you wrong,
It happened.
but I haven't seen that.
It happened, man. You got people. Some people were set up for success, and they still got a strong work ethic. You get what I'm saying? Like some people did grow up, mom and dad in the house. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never had to worry about the lights getting cut off. They stayed in the same house. They can go back home right now in their 30s if they need to. And then you know what I'm saying? But they still realize, and that's a flex.
Yeah.
That's a strong flex. Like, you know what I'm saying? To be able to have that. And if you didn't come from that got to come from you. And see, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, like personally, I'm a mud baby. Everything I fucking got, nobody can say they gave it to me.
Right.
I worked and grinded for every fucking thing I got.
On the
And
same
that-
way.
And that's true.
And-
Not to cut you off, but the reason me being saying that too is because when you got that mentality to grind and work hard, you feel like I don't want to ask mama. I don't want to ask daddy. I'm
Right.
gonna do it on my own. They set me here and I failed myself.
For
and
sure.
them. So now it's my time to do it on my own.
You know what I'm saying? And
I think I'm maybe I try to reword it and say you was given say an opportunity. You know, like instead of just giving, like to what you were saying, what you spoke on, you got your parents put you in different
right.
realms in life. You know what I'm saying? So you given an opportunity to be successful, and you can work towards that because you know how that look like. But it's a difference between giving an opportunity and giving everything you got.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's fact. And that's what I mean. Like, you know, like I said, you're supposed to get if you can get a boost, get the boost.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, but when you get the boost, what do you do with the boost?
Right.
My kids gonna have a boost.
And
They
that's
should.
what you're
They
supposed
should.
to.
They-
So what
they
you
don't-
was finna say something?
Well, yeah, because I mean, to what he was saying, because I mean, I grew up like what he was saying, 2-parent household, mom and daddy work, hustle hard. But no, I didn't get it out the mud, but I know how to get it.
That's
Right.
it.
Right.
And
Right.
I got it on my own. It wasn't handed to me.
Right. When
Until
you,
this day, I still hustle.
yeah.
I work a 10-hour job till 2:30 in the morning, and I get up at 6 and I braid for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours, and then I go straight to work because I know how to hustle.
Right. Right.
And I know how to hustle, but it's not because I got it out the mud.
Yeah.
It's because I watched my mama hustle and I watched my daddy hustle.
Yeah.
And
What-
I want to be like that.
What
Right.
As you building that, you breaking them curses and building that for your family. What you can't give them is entitlement. That's what, you know what I'm saying. Like, you know to keep doing what you doing because your people didn't give you entitlement. You get what I'm saying? They didn't. You know, you had a roof over your head, but you still had to do chores and shit. You didn't get to just lay around.
I didn't have to do no chores.
I ain't
But,
had to do no chores.
And I mean,
God
I don't
damn.
think it's no such thing as like entitlement.
Oh, it's such thing.
It is.
It's
no,
entitlement.
because when it depends on how you was raised.
Yeah.
And me being that is that she was raised in a 2 household. I was raised in a 1.
Mm-hmm.
The story of it is my daddy couldn't do nothing for me because he paid child support for his other kids, which was a lot. It's a lot of us. But my mama still held that shit down.
Right.
Me and my brother never wanted for nothing, but I watched her wash clothes. I watched her clean the house up. I watched her rotate shifts. I watched her when she couldn't be at my activities because she had to work. In my mind, I'm saying too, when I get older, this is the same thing I got to do myself. So just because she did it for me doesn't mean that I'm not going to be able to do it. Because once you venture off in life, like I went to college. So when you go to college, now I got my own mind. I'm my own me. But this is the stuff I have to do for me because mama is not there. So you can't say just like a person is entitled, they're not gonna know how to do that when they get on their own because it's still instilled in them. They just not doing it there in that house. If I go back and stay at home with my mama right now, when I get up and go to work or do whatever I gotta do, guess what she gonna do? She gonna go in there and make my bed up. My clothes in the past, she gonna wash them. She gonna wash because that's her routine and that's how she did.
For sure. But you got, you know what I'm saying, like, when you seeing that, like growing up, you kind of build your life off of survival too. Like you doing all that, but you don't realize like you're in survival mode with that shit. Cause you know, I think like earlier somebody said something like, I need to see it like with a man, like, do you go to work and you just work 40 hours and da-da-da-da. We got to get out the mindset of where you got to work goddamn 70, 80 hours and shit like that.
But
just to
how
have
you
a
get out
decent
that
life.
mindset when how the world it is today?
I get it. This is kind of fucked
You
up. You got the hustle. You got the hustle right.
Unless you work.
But-
most jobs not even paying it.
For sure. But that's,
Even with a degree.
you got to get like to that point. That's when you got to start, you know, and this ain't for everybody because everybody ain't no entrepreneur and shit like that. Everybody got to do what work for them. But survival mode look different. And like, it can't always just default to I'm gonna go do this. Cause you gonna fuck around and look up and all you did your whole life was work.
No,
Shit
because
like
once
that.
you build into that, that's why you got 401ks. That's why you got different stuff because when you retire, you have that stuff. But why would I risk entrepreneur not knocking nobody? Because brain hair, that's always gonna be money. Always. So you gotta pick. You gotta pick and choose. Like I got a homegirl that brain hair. So she know her downtime is most of the time in the winter time, but her uptime is in the summertime because that's when everybody want braids. But you gotta pick and choose what your entrepreneurship is. But if I know that I can clock into this job every day and work these hours and that's a guaranteed check, that's what I'm gonna do.
For sure. What
But
I'm
everybody's perception
I do
different.
both, so,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's-
Everybody's
me
perception
too.
different. Cause I don't mind going to work. I don't mind working my ass off. You know what I'm saying? But one day I want to be able to not get up if I don't have to.
But you gonna be nothing in your time. That's what you building your 401k for. That's what you doing all that building your future for. Because if you working straight 40 hours, what are you doing? When you get that check and you gotta pay this and you gotta pay that and you got kids to take care of, what you gonna do, Timothy?
Me personally, I'm a
It depends on what you. It ain't what you make. It's what you do with it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
It ain't what you
gonna
make,
do?
is what you maintain.
What you mean? What you gonna do? Like if you got everybody don't have a great job where they can work 40 hours and be stable. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But if it's somebody that can work 40 hours and still take care of the kids, still pay the bills, still go on trips, still do everything. That's what I mean by what you mean by that. Because some people can work 40 hours and they ain't got to do nothing
Don't
else.
worry about none of that.
Okay, and what them people probably ain't got but one bill.
I mean, we
Can't say
can't
that.
put that off on
You can't
people.
say
We
that.
can't put that off
You
on
can't say
people.
that.
Okay, so when I can say a few years ago when I was younger, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna hustle. I would pick up shifts. Right now, at 34, I'm tired. I'm working what I'm scheduled and that's it. Don't ask me to do nothing else.
Yeah.
Because I done came in and I clocked in and I did my job, I'm going home.
Right.
Because you don't work me to death.
Mm-hmm. So are you one of those people that you can work 40 hours and be stable? If so,
I'm not
okay,
gonna
say,
I'm not gonna say I can be stable because right now, with the way things are so expensive, you can never sit back and be comfortable.
right.
Which is why I still get up and braid hair. No, I don't want to roll out of my bed at 6 o'clock and take an appointment and stand on my feet for 8 hours, but I'm gonna do it.
Just the grind in you.
It's the grind, it's the hustle, and it's the extra money. And now that I got an extra person that I'm responsible for, now it's even more like, yeah, let me do it. But if I can make my extra money that way at home, I'm still not picking up extra shifts. Because I don't see this place more than what I already see it.
Like, I'm at a point where I can work 40 hours and don't have to do nothing else. So that's why I want to do something else to bring more money in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't have to even work them 40 hours. That's what I'm working towards. So, but I'm not gonna stop my everyday. Like you were saying, I know I can go in there and get that money. Like you were saying, I'm not gonna stop that just because I got a dream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said too, make it make sense.
Make it make that.
You
That's
know
my
what I'm
whole
saying?
point. Make this shit make sense.
It's gonna make sense.
And then
I'm gonna put myself ahead.
Right.
Cause I ain't letting myself get behind.
And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? It gotta make sense.
And I also, like, I think my question for you is like, if you
For me, okay.
like if you go in and you work all these extra shifts on top of the shifts you already work, when do you have time for you?
I make time for me because it's all in how you schedule your day. I myself organized for the day. I already got my week organized on how many hours I'm gonna work, when I'm going in, when I'm coming out, what I'm gonna do with my kids, the time I pick them up, drop them off, and everything else I gotta do. So my plan is already made. I could work 10 hours a day, go do what I gotta do with my kids, and I'm still in the bed by 10 o'clock.
How did you learn that though?
What you mean?
Like where did you learn that mindset from?
I mean,
Like to be able to organize and
when you have kids, you everything changes. So my life is not my life no more. My life revolves around them. I work to do everything for them.
So let me ask you this: like, do you feel like be truthful? Like, do you feel like you have enough time for yourself for real?
I do.
Outside of going to work, being being an employee, being mama, being this, that, and the third. You feel like you got enough time for that?
Yeah, because when I want to do something, I'm gonna do it.
So
I think I know where you're going.
if you got all that, are you? I'm just gonna guess and say you single. If you were to date somebody, what do they fit in that space?
They fit in.
That's a good question.
That's
a good question. That's a good question.
And they fit in because
He said how?
how?
Tell us how.
Because we sit down and have a discussion, and I make time for him, and he make time for me.
Okay.
So we know what it's at. Like, it ain't just, oh, I'm just always occupied. I can't make no time for him because of me being single. If I'm on a date, I got to make time for somebody if I want somebody.
Right,
and
right.
that's what I can do. That's why when she asked the question, it's basically like I can create my own schedule.
Sure.
I know my set hours. But if I don't feel like I want to work over these days, I don't.
Okay.
But if I know this the week that I want to get it and this what's going to happen, I'm going to do that and do everything else I need to do in the time frame that I want, and I'm at home rested. But I know today is Saturday.
Right.
So I know, like, okay, I got up and I went to work. So it's 5:30, 6 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to spend time with my little boo.
Right.
When I get back spending time with him, there go my kids. What y'all want to do? Watch movies? What y'all want to do? We at home chilling.
Right.
Tomorrow Sunday. I'm going to go to work tomorrow for about 4 hours. When I get home, I cook a meal. We sit down and get stuff organized for the week.
I ain't gonna hold you, but like I take my cap off, dude. Like the shit you just described, like I'm sitting here trying to like see how that shit work. Like, and you obviously it look like you handled it. So you know what I'm saying? Like, hats off to you, like shit.
Like on Saturdays, I got a daughter that play AAU basketball. I got a daughter that do majorette dancing. So I might go in. Last week Saturday, I went in and worked 4 hours. I left and went to Fort Mill and watched my daughter dance.
For sure.
6 o'clock. We came back home. I went to bed, got up and went to work another 4.
You got, so listen, like hats off to you. You got a system that worked for you. Me personally, I just like, and that's why my question was like, do you truly feel like you got enough time for you? Because that, like, what you just said is a lot going everywhere else.
Listen.
But what's coming back to you?
Listen. So I'm gonna ask you something. Do you have kids?
I don't.
So that's why you don't understand.
No. So
I'm not. I'm just. No, I ain't saying. No. I'm not trying to say you don't understand at all.
I respect that.
But I'm saying she got different. You don't have to think how she think. You can just go.
I absolutely respect that mindset. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was raised single mama of 5. You get what I'm saying? So I understand that. But what I'm seeing now at 36, I'm looking at my mama at 63, and all she ever been was a mama. You get what I'm saying? Like, all she ever been was a mama. So, like, in this space, she don't
Now, don't get me wrong. I got a hell of a support system.
that matters too.
I mean, my mama do. I
For
just
sure.
got a hell of a support system. But when I want to let my hair down and do what I do, I'm gonna do it. But I feel like too, if I'm dating somebody, like want to get past the getting to know each other or whatever, then we really kicking it like that. Then he know what he supposed to be
For sure.
that night.
Yeah.
So it ain't about what the time here.
Okay.
We both getting up, going to work. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we gonna balance that. And then the time that I don't have my kids and they gone, then I can come to your place and stay. So it's gonna always be, I'm gonna be able to fit you in, like the saying go. You make time for what you want to make time.
Yeah.
Right.
And see, like with me, so boom, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like me not having kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Like people, they always assume like, you go do it. Like, that don't mean I ain't got responsibility.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I still got people that depend on me.
Right.
I've been putting food on the table since I was 13. You get what I'm saying? So don't let that, like, my mindset ain't void of that. And to that point, when I do have kids or whatever, I'm locked in just as much of that, but I'm gonna make it make sense
Right.
to where I still can be daddy and still be kin to it at the end of the day.
Right.
Like, I think that's, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to dating and shit, we be done gave away so much that we be looking for so much out of our partner
Right.
that you're not
So-
gonna get because you don't, you know what I'm saying, you want
That's
them
just-
to be every fucking thing because
Right.
you done gave everything
So
away.
that be you got a good point, but that be you, right? So when I'm AZ, right? Everybody know AZ. My girl know AZ. My kid know AZ. My mama know AZ. My daddy know. Everybody know AZ. So I don't have to get in another space. I'm always in my space. So my kids know who I am. Everybody know who I am. So I don't have to adapt to nothing. You get what I'm saying? I'm always him. So when I'm him, I can give you love. I can talk shit. I can hug you. I can kiss you. I can tell you get the fuck out my face.
Yeah.
But I'm still AZ.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying?
You always gonna be you.
But I'm saying
Yeah.
you don't just because you with somebody that don't mean you have to change who you are in different dynamics
Nah,
because of the
should.
situation.
You should.
Yeah.
Like, I truly believe that if you gotta change who you are to be with somebody, that ain't your person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
So-
if you got to hell,
Yeah,
that's
so
not your person.
I'm just saying, I'm just making a point where
Yeah.
like you said, when you get that, you gonna know how to, operate.
Yeah.
It ain't even gonna be a thought.
Yeah, it's natural because it's like I said, it's already in me
Right.
to do that. You know,
Right.
I used to tell like niggas used to say that like because I used to work like a motherfucker. Like that was I've always been a hustler, but if I ain't had no motion going, then I turn my job into the trap. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm gonna do. Like, and shit, if that's you, that's you.
Right.
But again, like the older I get, the more I got time to reflect and shit. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes motion and progress, two different things. You can have motion and you still ain't going nowhere.
Right.
You can have motion, you going back and forth across the street. But and sometimes if you just slow down just a little bit, you can make some progress. You can go down the street.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like we get so caught up in go that you don't have time to sit back and reflect.
So I'm gonna say this. So like to help that. So when I'm by myself or when I'm with my kids or whatever I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find time to wind down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even if I might come home to the kids and they goddamn going, you know how kids is. It's like, hey, y'all go chill out. Y'all go relax. It ain't even a thought. It ain't. I'm not like, shit, what I need to do.
For sure.
So my whole thing is to what she's saying, because I gotta ask the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But all of them the same. You know what I'm saying? All of them can call me right now and say, Dad, I need this. Dad, I need that, and I'm gonna make it happen. It ain't no different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna change how I operate to help them.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm giving them everything I got. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, I get what you're saying, but like, as a new mom, I feel like I had to change the way I operate.
okay,
I was just like, get up and go.
Right.
I can't just get up and go.
right.
Anymore. I gotta get up and I gotta pack a diaper bag and I gotta make sure milk in there and diaper in there and change the clothes and bib, and then I gotta make sure the baby fed before he get in the car. So it's like it's not like a easy flow no more. I can't just text a friend and be like, "Oh, you wanna go to brunch today?"
Yeah.
Because now I gotta figure out
So
who can watch the baby when I go to brunch.
Being that's new for you, is that frustrating? Like, how did that make you feel? Like, I know you love your son. I ain't saying. I'm just saying, being that you normally can get up and to now you like, hold on.
I think it
Shit, you know.
I think it was like a reality check because before I had kids, I used to tell people, they ain't gonna change nothing. I'm still gonna do me. I'm still gonna do what I do. I'm still gonna get up and go, and I feel like my baby just gonna go with me.
Yeah.
But now it's like, damn, that's a lot.
I ain't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know what I was talking about. It's a lot, like just to get. And then it's even a simple thing of like getting ready. Like
Yeah.
I gotta get up even earlier to
right.
get myself ready before I get him ready, and then I can get him ready, and then. Now you done spit up all on your damn clothes. So now I gotta change you again.
Right.
And now I'm behind time because like, damn, I thought we was ready to go.
Right. So that's the difference. Like being a mama, a lot of mamas are very particular. You know what I'm saying? As a daddy, I don't give a fuck. I'm just telling you, like,
That irritates me
no,
so
I'm about to break it down.
bad.
I'm about to break it down. I'm about to break it down because I'm a man. Then I got a little boy. I don't want him to be walking around like no little girl. Every time he gets something on, fuck that. We gonna take care of that. Don't worry about that. So if he throw up on himself, I'm not gonna get frustrated. I'm not gonna get flustered. I might be like, I'm still finna put you in the car, and we finna go. We finna go.
Wow.
We finna do it. It's not in a man's mind. It's like, we going. It's like we thinking of solutions. We're not gonna stop and try to figure out what we gonna do.
That happened last week, and I was at work, and that irritated me to the point where I wanted to like clock out and go change my baby clothes because why is you taking him somewhere with the clothes he throw up in?
So now,
you take
I'm
him
just
around
making
people,
I'm just
smelling
making
like
a
throw
point.
up.
No.
And then
See,
now
no.
it seems like your
I ain't
mom
doing
said
that.
you put
Nah,
yourself
I ain't.
like throw up.
I was making a point. I didn't know that was going on. I was just making a point.
Say, I was just hypothetical.
Yeah.
I didn't know this shit really happened.
No, but I think what a lot of I think when it comes to like parenting, a lot of men don't understand it. When people look at your kids,
They look at
they look at it as a reflection of the mom. They're not looking at it as a reflection of you. So if you brought my kid smelling like throw up, they're gonna be like, damn,
what a mom at?
Tisha sent her kid smelling like throw up.
Right. But that's
When in fact, the daddy didn't change the damn clothes before they left home, and you brought them smelling like throw up.
that's we ain't gonna get into that, but that's a him thing. So at the end of the day, when my kids with me, like I got kids that stay with their mother, they come to the house, if they ain't together, I'm gonna have to go buy them something. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it. I'm gonna look presentable. So I'm gonna be damn if my kids gonna look like they goddamn been outside all day and done been playing in the dirt, and I'm not gonna do that. They're gonna look presentable too. So at the end of the day, like I said, we ain't gonna stay on that. But that's just a representation of him. He don't give a fuck. Like, man, he just goddamn chilling. Fuck it. I'm not gonna do that. Everybody ain't the same, and maybe he don't know no better. A lot of stuff women know, men don't know because we grow up with your mama. I'm gonna wash your clothes. I'm gonna wash your dishes. I'm gonna make your bed. I'm gonna do this. So when boys grow up with their mom, they don't have to think. So now that he's an adult, he's still not thinking. But you like, that's common fucking sense to you. But he haven't been taught. Common sense is taught. You don't just wake up knowing what to do.
Well, Adrian, I appreciate you having the show, but speaking of kids, I gotta go pick a kid up.
God damn. Well, I appreciate you goddamn being on the show. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta
Nah, you good.
Yeah, you was we needed you a little bit longer, but It's all good. What?
I'm not gonna lie, that was perfect because I think this thing just died.
What the hell going on? We ain't even got nowhere near into nothing.
Honey, how long is
We ain't got no we been talking about everything for 20 minutes.
Well, you should put a time.
Cause y'all was very strong minded on some of the questions. And I can't just cut y'all off because then listen, I'm saying the reason why I didn't cut y'all off because I can ask you a question 5 minutes later and you gonna go back to that because your mind's still on that. So I just got to let you get it out.
Yeah, I gotta go pick up the kiddo.
Nah, the damn thing said the camera went dead.
Well, thank you for having me.
Nice to meet you.
Bye. See you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
Okay. Damn. Hey, you got the mic?
Oh shit.
Yeah, wait.
Don't leave with the
Have a good one.
Now we're gonna see how you fight for real now.
Yeah. You
we
in the
gonna-
trenches
yeah,
now.
You're gonna see that real.
You in the
beef
trenches
come out.
now. Look how she looking.
You want something?
You don't get into it.
Why not?
This has a black one. So
This is.
this.
Yeah. Yeah, you still green. Everybody still green.
I got you back here, teacher. You know I'm like, yes. Cause don't see my fucking baby no and throw it up. Like, don't throw it on him.
You know I ain't gonna do no shit like that. I'm just talking.
I'm just with teacher. I'm real with her. Fuck no.
And still didn't change the shit. That still irritates me so bad.
Yeah, we gonna leave that alone. We gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, I had my baby to look crazy.
Now, he wrong for that now, but I'm gonna leave it
And
alone.
I don't know how much throw it was, and I'm pretty sure it didn't look better, but at the same
He ain't had no beard on.
I don't know, was that word?
Call that nigga
We
right
don't
now.
care.
Call that nigga right now.
Talk about this now.
What are you doing? Let's get to the bottom of this shit, man. What are you doing? Oh shit.
Men don't care about what we care about.
And we care about logic.
So
Yeah, logic.
this one's fully charged, but you probably only got like an hour and a half hour on it, maybe.
Yeah, we gon'
That other one's charging now.
Yeah, we gonna try to flow on through.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. You got it. We rolling.
This is AZ show episode 8.
Yeah, you wanna
Yeah, come
wanna
on.
shuffle.
Make sure it ain't blocked.
Mhm.
You can have your own.
Jesus.
This is AZ show episode 8, take 3.
All right. So, tell me what's the pettiest reason you ever stop messing with somebody?
Petty?
Yeah. Just like to the point where it's like it really ain't shit. You want to stop fucking with him anyway, but the smallest little thing, like I'm gonna give you mine. So say I'm talking to a chick, I like her, and she come and her toes ain't done. You know what I'm saying? That's petty. Like
It ain't
you
petty.
can't. To me, it's petty because that don't mean one thing or another. You know what I'm saying? But to me,
I get what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying? It don't mean nothing. You just like,
petty.
I ain't fucking
I
with
don't
you.
even really call it petty, but
Okay.
I'll stop talking to you quick if you call me big money. If you call me big money after I tell you what I do for work, that's dead. That's dead.
I mean, people say that shit just for fun. Like, I might see him. I don't mean nothing by it. I be like, what's happening? Now, if me and you trying to get to know each other, I'm not gonna say big money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that. But if he say that getting to know you, I mean, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But
Especially
you know,
after I say like, oh, what you do for work, and I say, oh, I'm such and such, and be like, okay, big money, yeah. That's it.
yeah.
That's a wrap.
Yeah. So what about you? What's the pettiest reason you ever quit messing with somebody?
I can't stand a motherfucker that's always late.
You don't want to fuck with no woman then. All these motherfuckers, all these motherfuckers late, man. But listen, all these motherfuckers late, man.
It gotta make again. Like with me, it gotta make sense. I understand shit happen,
Right.
But like, man, I went to a wedding with this girl one time, and I'm telling you, like, hey, the wedding started, 6.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck is you just now starting to get ready at 5? You get what I'm saying? And you got to do
Everything.
And you know this.
And you got to get here.
Yeah, and you know how wedding is. Like, you don't want to show up late. It got to a point like, this is my favorite fucking cousin. We ain't even make it to the seats. Like, they starting the ceremony. We got to stand back here. And then you know what I did? When it was time for the fucking reception after the wedding, the ceremony don't be long. I left. I went to the liquor store. I ain't even waiting on the bar over here.
You
pissed off. Like, right.
But
When we get back, she mad. Like,
How late were you to this wedding?
they started. The damn wedding was going on.
Oh, yeah.
if it started at 6, you need to get there.
We get there. The wedding going on. Like, the party is walking out.
Listen, how often are you late other than work?
Be on time for work.
Thank you. I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere.
First of all, I ain't never early for work.
So you late every day?
No, I ain't late, but I ain't early.
But I'm saying late is we supposed to be here at 6 o'clock. It's 6:15. It's 6:30. That's late. If you got to be at work at 6 o'clock and you clocking in at 5:50, it's cool. But why you can't treat the date like you treat your job?
I mean, if it's the first date, I'm gonna show up on time.
So how often are you late though? That's what I asked you.
I ain't late that often.
Yeah, you be late.
Maybe okay. If I'm late, I ain't like 20-30 minutes late. I might be 2, 3, 4 minutes late. But I ain't 30-40 minutes late.
I mean, it's a different. I had to adapt. Women just late. They can't help it.
How often are you late?
I'm never late. Never. I can honestly say I'm never late. If I'm late, it's because of a female. You know what I'm saying? If I'm driving my own shit, I'm never late. But if we have to leave together, I'm late 8 times out of 10.
I think like
So technically you late.
I'm not late. We late.
That's it. I think at some point it come down to respect, man. Like, respect my time.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a person that's like, I get it. Like, y'all got a whole process to get together.
Mm-hmm.
But you know this.
Right.
You want me to lead and plan the dates and da. But if I tell you be ready at 8 and you're not ready, do you even respect the effort that I put in? So why? So then when I stop planning dates and shit and just say shit, we can do whatever. Mm-hmm. Now you mad? Oh, he don't even plan dates and stuff. You used to that shit wasn't appreciated.
Man, listen, a lot of women, they don't even know what they want. So how they gonna be on time when they don't even know what they want? So you know what I'm saying? We gonna just stay. A lot of women do know what they want. It's not a shot to you.
Wait, hold on. So moral of the story is be on time and polish your toe.
Say it again.
Moral of the story is be on time.
No, that's not the moral of it. The moral of the story is it's a question that a lot of people want to ask and a lot of people want to know. It's just about being just the pettiest thing. The pettiest thing could be something like, say for instance, you start fucking with a nigga, right? Say you was with your boo, you start fucking with another nigga, and then you and your boo finna get back together. You'll make up the smallest thing. He might be like, I gotta stop and get gas. See, that's why I don't fuck with niggas. Like, you should have done. Yeah. I'm just saying that's petty. But I'm just I'm just making an example. It's anything. If you don't want to fuck with him, anything gonna goddamn grind your gears. Like, this nigga about stupid as fuck. It's just the same thing with a nigga. Like, my next question: what's a red flag? Right? So for me, a red flag, I can be talking to a motherfucker for about a week. Get what a motherfucker say. Shit, instead of you taking me on a date, you might well goddamn pay my light bill.
How do we escalate so fast?
What?
How do we escalate?
You know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna get paid?
You selling pussy at this point. That's how I feel.
Pretty
If
much.
you asking to pay your light bill off the ripper, you selling ass.
Might well link in the bio.
And I might not want it because everybody got $100. You can borrow $100. You know. But let me get $100. But let me
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing. So I'm just saying. I ain't saying you. See, a lot of that's the problem with y'all. You ask a question and you take it personal. Don't take it personal. It's just a question.
So what's the red flag for you?
As you should. So if I do something, if I bring you flowers or something, oh, as you should. Ain't no fucking as I should. Ain't no fucking as I should. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, seriously,
I like that.
Like, that's a sense of entitlement. That means you're gonna be entitled. Everything I do for you going for it, you're gonna expect that I'm supposed to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it because I understand this can, bring you a little joy.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But it gotta make sense too. Like, ain't no as you should. Like, what do you mean as I should?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't never like. I ain't going.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, what's yours?
A red flag?
Yeah.
A red flag for me is saying like, oh well, shorty used to such and such and such. I ain't her.
Yeah.
Y'all do that too though.
I ain't her.
Yeah.
Why you bring
Don't
her
be
up?
comparing me.
Yeah, don't compare me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't compare me.
I can respect that.
That's
So
that's a
'Cause I feel
manipulation
like if
tactic
you
though.
compare what you used to have, you ain't over there yet.
That's a manipulation tactic.
yeah, that's crazy. I don't know, but so and y'all. So who gives the worst advice on dating? Women or men?
Advice?
Yeah.
I don't know, cause I feel like if you a decent man and you got good qualities, I wouldn't mind hearing you out and hearing what you got to say.
Okay.
Cause I mean, cause it's always good to get a man perspective, but it gotta be the right man perspective.
Yeah, we gonna get into that a little bit later, but I feel like, if I ask another female, how do I adapt to my female? It's gonna be the wrong information. And the reason I say that because
That female ain't your female.
right. So at the end of the day, the advice that you getting, it might not even be,
And that's another way to piss me off. Such and such told me to do this.
yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Cause why is she giving you advice on how to treat me?
Right. I agree with that because I can't no woman tell me how to treat my woman, and can't no man tell my woman how to treat me because every individual is different.
But that's why you gotta keep everybody. When it comes to that, you gotta keep as much shit internally as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gotta sit down and have that discussion because when you take shit out the house and you solicit
Right.
outside advice, you open shit up. You can be just talking. You can just go somebody. You go ask a hypothetical question. They gonna automatically lock that into that's what you got going on in your house.
Right.
Man, hell no. But the worst person to get advice from is a motherfucker that ain't already did what you trying to do, doing what you trying to do, or aspiring to be what you trying to do.
So at the end of the day, it don't matter. It don't matter if it's a man or woman.
No.
If they not in your space or on that level or doing what you doing or have done what you doing,
Exactly.
They can't.
It's not gonna make sense.
Right.
If you need a motor put in your car, you gonna go to the cook at Burger King and ask them how to put that
Fuck
motor in
no.
the car. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So how you gonna go if you in a relationship you want to be a husband? How you gonna go ask a nigga that ain't with nobody, that ain't never been no husband, that ain't, you know what I'm saying, like you can't even ask your mama if your mama ain't never, she can't tell you
that's real.
what to look for in a husband if you ain't never had a husband.
That's
mama.
real.
That makes sense.
You know,
That's real. You know what I'm saying? So my next question: why do women ask for money off top?
I don't know. I got my own bag. I don't ask for money.
I'm just saying. And see, you keep taking every question I ask you, you taking it personal. You got to quit doing it.
Okay, so
Listen,
honestly, I think some women ask for money off top because it's been put out there like a man should take care of you, a man should provide for you, a man should do this and pay this, and if a man don't do that for you, then that ain't the man for you.
I think that's a good point. I think when a female asks for money off top, she don't like you.
That's your perspective.
That's what I think. She don't like it because if you liked me, you would show interest more than just money.
Your money.
Right. Yeah. So money ain't everything. You know what I'm saying? So if you ask me right off top, you think I could no, I'm not fucking with you because what you been doing?
You going to the high?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
they'll go to the highest bidder at that point.
I mean, not
They'll go to the highest bidder at that point.
Right.
Not that I'm saying that. This
Speak for the girlies now.
I'm not speaking for the girlies, but I'm just saying sometimes, like you said, where they been getting it from before. Sometimes maybe the next person's bag is bigger than the person that they had. So somebody could have been paying it before you, and then they saw your bag was bigger. So now it's like, hey, let me up the score a little bit.
Right, but that still is a red flag because if in a day, every nigga bag ain't the same, right?
True.
So at the end of the day, are you gonna deal with a nigga that's gonna treat you like the queen that you are and can do the things that you can do, or you gonna get with a nigga that don't treat you like shit but can give you the world?
I think women.
Answer that. I want to hear what you got to say.
Yeah.
Which one would you take? Do you want to get treated like the woman that you feel like you should be, or you want to get pampered and the nigga don't treat you like shit? He just give you everything he there, but he don't treat you like nothing. When I say nothing, not like you ain't shit, whatever. Just like when I come home, I'm chilling. I don't care about you need no love. I don't care about you need no sex. I don't care about you want to talk. I don't care about nothing. I done paid all these bills. Go in there and shut the hell up.
Well, no, I don't want that.
That's my point. That's what I'm asking.
I don't want that.
So look, she telling us without telling us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
you want that bag.
I mean, because
you don't want no nigga to treat you like you.
Sometimes the question you asking is like, would you rather a man with money who treat you like shit, or would you rather a man who broke and treat you good?
No, I didn't say that. I said a man that's capable of doing everything that you need and treating you like the woman that you deserve. So that means he paying the bills, he's still there. But you got this other nigga that can put you on the other side of town, get you in the Benz, get you in the Rover, get you everything you could possibly want. Are you gonna be here at a nice crib, y'all living life, and the nigga treating you like the woman that you feel like you need to get treated like?
I mean, I take the nice gentleman that give me what I deserve.
That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah.
At first you like, shit,
I think, I ain't a woman, but I would think that if a woman is secure with who she is as a woman, she gonna take the man that's gonna treat her how she want to be treated.
Right, I agree.
If she ain't secure with herself, like
she want their bag.
They want to cry. They don't want to cry in the Honda. They want to cry in the goddamn Rolls Royce.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, but that comes with that's an insecurity.
Yeah, she don't have no hustle about herself, so she gonna fuck with a nigga
if you know
can do it.
Yeah, if you know you who you are, if you content with who you are, and you know that anything you're doing is extra, I need you to treat me right.
But a lot of the times, the women who can do for themselves and sit at a certain place don't get men who sit at the same place as them.
I think.
Why do you think that though?
Okay.
Why do you think that is though?
Just say it.
I don't know why that is, but I feel like for me, I wouldn't really say somebody that sit in the same bracket as me, but it's just certain things certain type of men I'm just not dating.
So
Because of where I'm at.
Mm-hmm. You got that mindset, but a lot of women feel like they deserve a nigga that got everything figured out already. right? And just because, like, if you got everything figured out, you feel like you need somebody to, but when y'all get there, you want to be over him so much. You don't never want him to be what he's naturally put in position to be, which is the head.
And it's nothing wrong with a man who trying to figure it out, because not everybody gonna be where you at.
Right.
You gotta give them time to get to where you at.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just talking solely like financially, because at some point, if you ain't somewhat sitting where I'm at, I can't buy your every meal when we go out.
No.
I can't.
The shit gotta be even.
I can't pay for all the dates. I can't carry you on my back. At some point, it has to be, you gotta meet me in the middle. And if you can't meet me in the middle, then I don't got anything for you, to be honest.
So I mean, so when do you feel like you dealing with a dude and it's time to call it quits?
Depends on the situation.
So I'm saying, if you with a guy in our 30s, you with a guy and you have to carry him even a little bit, like, is that a problem? I think it is, but I'm saying
it's not a problem. It's not a problem if I have to carry you for a little bit. That I'm
supposed to.
I'm the kind of person that I'm a help you. Like, how can I support you? What can I do to get you where you need to be? How can I help you?
Right.
But at some point, how long am I going to help you?
Right.
Because 2-3 years from now, if I'm still helping you,
right,
and you still not where you need to be,
I think that's a conversation.
Yeah, we gotta have a conversation.
I think the conversation need to be made before you even start carrying them, to the point where it's like, listen, I love you, whatever, but you got 3 months, you got 6 months, or you got a year to where you feel like, not that person, but it's like, I want to help you, so let me help you.
And I'm naturally.
So if you don't put a boundary on your help, you gon' overdo it every time.
I overdo it every time.
So you got to start putting a boundary on your help. There ain't nothing wrong with helping nobody. I'm not saying it's an issue, but I'm saying if I'm helping you now, it's starting to mess with my mental. It's time to cut that shit short. Cause if I got the means, you ain't never thinking about it when you got the means.
Yeah.
I can do it. But now that $200 I've been giving you, that's all I got now. Now it's like, this motherfucker getting on my nerves. But now when you got the means, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So no matter if you got the means or not, it's still a boundary. If I got $50,000 that I can help you over the course of a year, right? I'm not gonna take that whole 50,000. I might stop at 25. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's my boundary. You get what I'm saying? So I'm helping. So at some point, when you gonna help yourself?
True. I like to see growth in people. Like, if I'm helping you and I see you getting better, then it's like, well, shit, if I stop helping you, are you gonna continue to grow?
Right.
Or are you just like, I'm at this point, so that's it?
Right.
That's a key thing. Like, it's okay to go through cycles. It's not cycles. It's okay to go through seasons.
Moments.
Not finna go through cycles though.
Right.
So like, if every April you fucked up every April, we need to start looking at what you doing in March that fuck you up every April. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to start understanding that, and to the point where you got to progress past that to where, all right, we gonna fuck up, but it ain't gonna be April. It might be June.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So you got to, you got to progress, man. You can't. You stay the same, you dead.
I think we both, as women and men, have to stop putting expectations on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because the expectations that I put on you, you don't even see. You feel what I'm saying? So when I put an expectation on you, I'm like, yeah, this one, she gonna do this, she gonna be able to do this, she gonna be able to do that. And the shit that I see in her, she don't even see in herself.
Yeah.
So now you hurting your own self by putting expectations on somebody that ain't even worthy of the expectations that you giving them.
That's fine. And that's what, again, it'll come back to me. I just feel like to solve that problem is when you actually slow down and like truly get to know folks instead of rushing to be everything. You know, shit. I'm a lover boy too, so shit.
Yeah.
I'm liable to go out tonight, meet somebody, and fall in love tonight, and wake up tomorrow like, boy, you be doing shit.
Yeah.
Like my brothers, like we got a thing, but I will call my brothers tomorrow, like I might text them out, but I met somebody, and then I wake up tomorrow and like, boy, you was out there doing shit, just doing shit. Like I ain't thinking about that person no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, it feel good in that moment.
You living for the moment.
Yeah, it feel good in that moment. But
right.
you know. Some of that shit, like, it's cool, but when you come to your senses, you can be like, boy, you know what? I know this ain't gonna do it, but it's cool.
Right.
It's
always cool to catch a vibe.
Yeah, it's cool to catch a vibe. We gotta stop falling in love with the vibes, though.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what I say. Look.
We all did it. We all did it.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of us got all the sense, right? And we just being real. We all grown. But when you have sex with a motherfucker and that motherfucker goddamn get the pushing your button like your button need to be pushed, you get sidetracked. So all this shit that you've been mad about, you ain't even mad about no more because you like, shit, that motherfucker is goddamn, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
You can't let that cloud your judgment though.
You can't, but it does. That's why a lot of motherfuckers be with people for 2-3 years that they ain't got no business with.
And especially if the person knows, they'll use that to cloud your judgment.
Right.
That's
damn right.
As a distraction. Like,
it's a tool.
Let me throw a little 1-2 in
right.
You gonna forget about that.
But
that's what it is.
And that's where you got if you know that about yourself, then know that about yourself.
Yeah, but you got to be, like you spoke on earlier, you got to be strong-minded where it's like, I know you ain't the man for me. So you got to you can't let your flesh take over your mind. So your flesh take over your mind when you like, I know I don't need to be fucking with him, but that motherfucker gonna take me through there. But they take me through there. You know what I'm saying? So your flesh doesn't fuck with your mind. Yeah. So now you constantly doing the same thing over and over and over. You trying to figure out why I can't get it together, why I can't get it right.
But you got to create a boundary.
You got to create a boundary. You have to, but you don't.
You got
you don't.
No, but you got to create a boundary, and you got to stick to that boundary.
Yes, I agree. But lust is like money.
I'm telling you, like
motherfuckers be lusting and need it and want it and got to have it. That's you might be like, I'm gonna just use it for sex. That's all I'm using for. Just come through, bust me up, and go on about your business. But eventually, you're gonna be like, how you leaving? You know what I'm saying? So now you done caught feelings for a motherfucker you know you ain't got no business fucking with.
Lust is one of the things that'll keep you stuck for sure.
Damn right.
That's definitely one of the easiest things that'll keep you stuck. But you know, after you come to your senses. Get the fuck on through. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Look. I'm just saying, like it makes sense though. You take everything personal. After you come, you can't say shit.
I'm just you can apply that to yourself. Like, it don't matter, but it's a logical thing. Like, but that's what come with like the vibe was there. We cool, but see, like a lot of times we be pressuring ourselves and putting ourselves into situations that should have just been a fuck. It should have just been a fault. Like we don't, you know, because it was good. You had a good little week. Y'all done hit every day for a week, like on demand.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, but I'm my old lady, bro.
Yeah.
And now you stuck. And now you know what I'm saying? Like,
are you truly stuck though?
No, we're not. But you could be, because sometimes it'd be hard to walk away now. You know what I'm saying? I hit you with 1, 2, you stuck. Sometimes. Yeah. It's the same. It happened for a woman too.
Being stuck is a mindset.
Yeah, it is. But that's why I say after you come to your senses and get the fuck on through. We gotta choose.
It's different ways you can say stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you can be stuck because it's lust. Sometimes you can be stuck because y'all done let lust move y'all in together. Now y'all depending on each other. Sometimes you can be stuck and get a baby. Now you stuck with this motherfucker ain't shit. Then you can be. It's a million ways you can be stuck with somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a million ways. But like you say, your boundaries. But you have to always be 10 toes when it come to your boundaries, because ain't nobody gonna respect your boundaries
If you
like you.
respect them
Right,
yourself, yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You can be like that motherfucker probably done bust me up better than anybody in the world, but if you know that motherfucker ain't for you, why you like just one more time? This the last time. He gonna come through today and I ain't fucking with him no more today. Yeah. After the day, I ain't fucking with him no more. That's the time you gonna get pregnant. That's the time you motherfucker gonna say some shit in your ear while he tapping you. All this, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Because he can feel it.
Oh, I got
A nigga can feel it. He ain't gonna say.
Oh, I got you.
But like, okay, he might come. Say you come over there, you got them, you done cook, or you got some lingerie on, you got this, you got that, and then you come over there today, you sitting there watching TV. He know it. You like, you know, he in his mind, he know he ain't gonna tell you, but he like, fuck up. He go,
So you know that's the end.
you know, yes, a nigga ain't gonna tell you, but he know. That's why a lot of times
Why it can't just be a chill day and I don't feel like doing all that today.
But y'all, that's what you been doing. All y'all been doing is linking up, fucking, and leaving. So why the hell I'm gonna come over here and chill? My whole ride over here, I'm like,
I know what I'm gonna do.
yeah. I ain't finna sit and talk to you. I got a bitch over there I sit and talk to. I don't sit and talk to you. I come bust you up. I go talk to her. She cook for me. She do. It's just, you know what I'm saying? So you done put yourself in that box. No, you put yourself in the box. A nigga, if he coming through hitting you every day, you put yourself in that box. He got options, but you like, I need you to come over here so he know what he coming over here to do.
So you think because I asked for this specific person to come, there's no other option?
If that's all you're doing. If you dating somebody, is different.
If
y'all getting to know each other.
If that's the dynamic y'all done set up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I guess that come with boundaries, but also letting clear expectations on what it is.
But you could just be my favorite option.
That don't change the outcome. You know, it don't change the outlook.
Next question.
All right, so next question: Do you feel like women bring us into their world, or do we bring them into our world? Okay, go ahead. If you caught that off the ripper, or do I need to?
I think I caught it. So I'm gonna say this. In a situation like that, you kind of, it depends on like the more dominant person. Mm-hmm. Like if you if you just head on, you naturally gonna start taking my lingo and my mannerisms and shit like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you feel secure with me. Mm-hmm. If they feel secure with you, they coming in your world. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If they feel like you ain't shit, you gonna have to adapt to what they got going on. Mm-hmm. We always, at the end of the day, you know, they always say happy wife, happy life. We always playing the background, you know, to do that. Mm-hmm. I don't believe that shit.
I don't either.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if she's secure with you, she gonna naturally come in what you got going on.
Yeah, and just on top of that, I'm gonna let you rebuttal. So my thing is, I feel like the reason I agree with him because a woman is not doing what we do to the point was like, if you bring me into your world, what are you doing? You feel what I'm saying? So when I bring you into my world, I'm finna take care of you through and through. You get what I'm saying? But if you bring me into your world, what are you presenting to me? Are you gonna take care of me? Are you gonna make sure I'm good? Are you gonna, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm leading, if I'm gonna be a lead, I can't come into your world.
I get what you're saying.
So you know what I'm saying? So what do you think? Just your honest opinion.
I mean, honestly, I feel like a woman brings a man into her world because sometimes a man is unstructured. You know, so she brings him and she creates structure in his life. Mm-hmm. You know, kind of help build you. Mm-hmm. I mean, you not to say that you wasn't doing what you were doing as a man,
right?
But she helped put it all together.
Mm-hmm. So at that point, so how does that look once you feel like you have gave him that order? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like now we're a team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you, but my thing, I feel like if I'm gonna be a leader, I'm gonna bring you into my world. If I'm a lead, you know what I'm saying? I can't lead you in your world.
But I think that's the perspective that I really don't kind of get with, because it's like, yes, a man is a natural leader, but why can't a woman lead a man?
What? No, because women are emotional. A woman will do something rational that makes no sense and justified because of her feelings. Why the hell I'm gonna get in your world and both of us out of our mind because our mental making us do different things? I can be mentally in my mind. He can hurt my feelings right now. Nobody in this room will know it. But if he will hurt your feelings, everybody in this room gonna know it. So why I'm gonna come in your world and be an emotional ass nigga?
I ain't asked you to be emotional.
But I'm saying I'm coming into your world. Your world is emotional.
I think as a man, like, you know, you gotta want to lead, and you know, you want to lead and lead the way, but you also gotta allow a space for her to come in and correct you where you need to be corrected at. And be a equal thought, like shit. And you gotta, you know what I'm saying? If you see me about to make the wrong turn, tell me I'm about to make the wrong turn. And if I still want to make that turn, allow me to make that turn and fuck up. I got to be accountable myself and come back to you and say, boy, you all right? You know what I'm saying? But when I come back, a lot of men don't. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. Like, men don't, but people don't.
People will not. Well, yeah.
Like, because
people will
women,
not be like, oh, damn, I was wrong.
Accountability is definitely something that a lot of women misstep, overstep. But yeah, but like you know, I think it comes down to being accountable on both ends. Like, yeah, I can lead, but shit, when I fuck up, you know, be willing to let her come in for that moment until you get the shit back right.
So I feel like a woman really, just to break it all the way down, a woman really leading, but she on the back end. So I'm gonna put it like this. Say, you know, me and my girl, right? She might be like, I don't want them boys to watch TV today, right? I'm making sure these things that don't happen that she don't want to happen. You feel what I'm saying? So on the back end, she really controlling the shit on the back end.
They mad at you because you came and told them turn TV off.
But the whole time
you just doing what you were told.
So technically, she the leader.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's what it is when you being submissive and you being a woman. If you be submissive and let that man lead, you can dictate everything.
You really
by letting him
thinking leading.
Right. Yeah. Right. Period. So when you tell me like, nigga, you need to be doing this. What the fuck you think you talking to?
I think the light bulb just went off in the head.
Right.
The light bulb just went off.
My thing is, why do women have to?
It's an ego.
It's not a trick. It's not a trick. You being submissive. So like right now, you can say, nigga, go out there and fucking plant them fucking flowers, but on the back end you be like, babe, I really love we had a garden out there. Yeah. Now guess what? God damn it, I got to go get everything to put a garden out here. It's the way you act. It's the way you present things.
You can get me to do something without, you know, like
I ain't even asking straight up.
Yeah, without asking, you can plant the seed.
Why can't I just ask straight up? Hey babe, can you plant me a garden?
That's what you doing. That's what you doing. But it's the way you do it.
It's the way
you do it. It's not what you doing, it's how you doing it.
You know, and sometimes you got like a lot of times y'all be feeling like if it ain't right now, you'll do it yourself.
Oh, I'm so that person.
Yeah, and see, but the thing,
now you ain't giving him the opportunity to.
Because the thing
but I'm not just that person in a relationship. I'm that person in life in general.
And that's fair.
It ain't the same.
That's fair.
You messing up.
Let me give you
You can't put both of them not the same. Your everyday life is not your relationship.
But let me give you an example.
So you wrong.
You go to the car lot, right? Mm-hmm. They say, oh, you need cabin filter, air filter. Mm-hmm. I'm like, nah, I ain't paying for that shit. I'm gonna go buy it. You know, my daddy was a mechanic. So I'm like, hey, you know, daddy, can you do this for me? It's Friday. Saturday done go by, no filter in. Sunday come, no filter in. At this point, I'm gonna do it myself.
So at the end of the day, I'm not mad at you for thinking like that, but you didn't consider what he had to do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a certain order to it. Like, you know what I'm
didn't even
saying?
consider. You like, I don't give a fuck what you got going on.
but
I need this
Stop
shit
what you
done.
doing and come do this now.
Yes.
I'm watching, but I'm not,
It's a
not saying if I'm watching you, but if I see you and you ain't really doing nothing,
See, you
just
wrong.
hanging out with the boys.
You wrong.
just
You don't know what I'm
chit-chatting.
doing.
Like we call it back home, and you just jaw jacking.
That's a perception.
But the thing
That's
is,
not, your perception might not be actually who I am. Cause I can give you something, you be like, that nigga don't do nothing but sell dope and fuck bitches. That's a perception. You don't know what I do.
but the thing with what you just said was just like, to you, it feel like, oh, he just playing a game. He ain't doing shit. He could be out here playing this guard. But what you don't realize is, like, and we all go through shit. So I'm just not making this just a man thing. What you don't realize is that little 1-2 hours he playing the game real quick, that shit taking his mind off of so much other shit. And that might be the reason why after he come down off of that, he done got that out of himself, that he ain't goddamn looking at you stupid. He ain't finna goddamn just finna pop a whole bottle and just dine it. Now he drunk, he ain't no good to nobody. That might be the shit that you see a man doing sometime, a person doing, sometime that you feel like is unnecessary.
Yeah.
That might be what they need for them to function for you in all the other capacities. But you not giving them the space to do what need to be done. Now it's, you know, of course, like some shit is of the essence. You ask your dad to change that cabin filter. He know for, man, that cabin and air filter, that ain't gonna stop that car from getting your ass back and forth to work. I got other shit I need to do. I'm gonna get to that cabin filter Wednesday next week. You just wanna do it because they just put it on your plate right now. I get that. I'm gonna do it, but just give me a second. I ain't forget about you. That's what a honeydew list is. That's why niggas have honeydew lists. It's 1,000 things to do.
Right.
But the shit gotta come in order, because how you want me to do everything when you want me to do it?
So that's where. So now I'm gonna go back to what you said earlier. How you say you give a nigga grace, right?
I do.
So how are you giving him grace if you want him to do it now? You're not giving him grace if you like, I asked you to do it now. That's not giving nobody grace.
Right, but as a woman, if I done gave you, say, 1-2 days on the game, now here it is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days on the game, you still ain't did what I asked you to do. At some point, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get it done, because you not really.
Why you want?
No, the
Okay.
cabin filter didn't need to be changed right then. But you don't know what kind of air I'm breathing in. Let's get this changed.
So why you don't double down and be like, sweetie, you didn't forget about me, did you? I'm just saying you so tight, you so strong on like, motherfucker, I need you to do that now. You didn't do it. I'm finna go do this.
Man, listen.
You ain't giving the man an opportunity to do his duty.
It's
How many times do I have to remind you?
it's the same thing.
If maybe once, maybe.
Maybe twice.
Maybe twice,
3 times.
depending on who it is. But you got, so now, how you think he feel? Take his feelings in consideration. When you like, man, I told you I was gonna do it, and then you like, fuck that, I want to do it myself. So now you're like, well, fuck it, don't let me do shit then. You did
Consideration.
it.
And guess what?
Go ahead.
I'm still gonna ask you to do shit.
Consideration will eliminate so many problems. And a simple "I'm sorry" will fix even more problems. But that's two things that a lot of people don't be want to do.
No.
A lot of people we're you know, naturally, bro, like we only concerned about what we got going on. Like you are only thinking about how that affects you right now. But again, if you consider what he got going on, it might change your perspective.
Also, I can consider what he got going on, but also it's missing the communication. Saying, hey, I got this going on.
You
right
gotta be,
now. I can't take care of that right now. Is it okay if I do it such and such day?
Right.
I can't just assume you got something going on if you don't even speaking that you got something going on.
Exactly. Like that's the main thing. Like we gotta stop thinking that I'm a mind reader, you a mind reader. Like shit, it don't make sense to me that you want to spend 4 hours on a Saturday or Sunday at damn Ross, Target, and everything else just dilly-dallying. it might not make sense to me because I'm looking like, God damn.
It ain't dilly dally.
It is. It might not make sense to me, but I got to give you consideration. Like, damn, you have been in the house all week. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, boom. You need to get out. You need to move around. Da da da. I got to give you that consideration. I might not like it in that moment, but that's what you need to recharge. You can't take shit away from people that recharges them. You know.
So next question, man. What attracts you to a nigga? Go ahead and say that shit. You see, you trying to find a way to go around it. No, get straight up.
First thing,
What attracts you to a nigga? If you see a nigga, or you whatever. If you see somebody, what attracts you to him? Where you like, damn, I'm interested.
personality. You gotta have some kind of personality. You gotta get me kiki in.
Okay.
If you can't get me to kiki,
Laugh you smooth out the
Yeah.
draw. Nah, for facts.
for real, you gotta have some kind of personality. You gotta. I ain't saying entertain me, but like we gotta vibe.
I feel I'm with you on that because that's who I am. I like to talk shit. I got a lot of humor. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it do it for me too. You know what I'm saying? Personality, because you can mess with somebody that ain't got no ass. You can mess with somebody that got all the ass, all the titties, all the face, but don't have the mental.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can't talk, can't articulate nothing.
Yeah, because no offense to men, but men with what you doing you all day.
Yeah. Let's talk about
that's me.
something.
I mean,
Let's talk
I
about something. Just stop asking me what I'm doing.
see, I'm the type of like if we just met and my girl could attest to this, I ain't finna what you doing to death. We finna get together. We finna do something. You know what I'm saying? You when you free, cause we finna do something.
Yeah.
Cause I can wonder what you doing all day. I don't care what you doing. I want you to be with me.
Yeah, people have time to make shit up on the text message.
Yeah.
And I also feel like people make time for what they want to make time for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause you got a lot of niggas that can what you doing to death, but they ain't got the finances to do nothing. They don't got the resources.
Then say that.
They not gonna say that.
No, man.
I feel like you should say that so you give the woman the opportunity to say whether or not that's okay with her.
See, my thing is,
But it gotta be a
right.
safe
A nigga
space.
should do that. You right. But my thing is, you should be able to read through that bullshit. You to the age 9 when you done fuck with a lot of different type of niggas. So you ought to be able to hear and see bullshit. So if a nigga can get one over on you, you need to go back to the drawing board and figure out how these niggas
Why
keep
I'm so
being able
slow.
to.
Yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Why I'm so slow? Why I'm so green?
Yeah.
Cause I can talk to a female and I know she ain't shit out the ripper.
Yeah.
Just by how she respond to shit.
Man.
That makes sense. I think dating is so it's like a melting pot, man. For real. It's like a melting pot, for real, 'cause
It's different.
it's different because you can get somebody who you think got some sprinkle of potential, and then you see
When
that
you
one
get to
girl,
it.
and it's like, damn, like that ain't what you was showing me last week.
Yeah. But given time, everybody gonna show their hand. Now, what you gotta be wise enough when they show their hand to pick up what the fuck they putting down. Cause they'll show their hand and they'll pick that shit up real quick and hope you didn't catch it. If a nigga is a deadbeat, he already showed you a deadbeat. A deadbeat baby daddy did not just become a deadbeat daddy. The nigga was a deadbeat in life already. And I understand, like,
It ain't hard.
I understand,
It ain't
you know what I'm
hard
saying?
to pick up on a date.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand circumstances do change.
My first question is why you got so much free time?
Yeah,
why
like-
you ain't never with your kids?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, people, it always blows me. Or like a dude get with a woman, and you know, they might have a kid together, and all of a sudden she holding the kid as leverage. She already showed you that. She showed you that because when y'all used to be into it, she would withhold something from you then to get a reaction out of you then.
Right.
But we don't be, when motherfuckers show our hand, we be so overlooking it that, you know what I'm saying, nah. It's gonna be that. they're gonna be true to what they showed you. A snake don't
So
change.
as a man with no kids, do you date women with kids?
So, I will, right? I will. But my mama always told me, like, if you date a woman with kids, make sure she take care of the kids. And by that, like, you a mama first. If I call you, like, I'm spur of the moment. If I call you and all of a sudden you could drop everything and run to me, I don't want you. You ain't have to call nobody to find a babysitter, da-da-da-da. You ain't have to move nothing around. You get what I'm saying? If you always available for me, because I call and we finna go have fun, I don't want you. You know what I'm saying? Like, preference-wise, like, I'm not gonna rule it out, but low-key kind of want my first child to be your first child. I'm not gonna rule it out because who knows? You know what I'm saying? But what I also don't want to do is we lock in, I build a relationship with that kid, we go our separate way, and you think I'm finna co-parent a stepchild.
But listen, I think I'm gonna say this though, bro. I'm not saying you wrong for thinking how you thinking, right? But just because she didn't tell you she made the moves, that don't mean she didn't make the moves.
No, and that's fair. But I guess more so, not just speaking specifically as that's the end all be all. Like, what I'm saying is, like, make sure your kid's straight. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't just pawn them.
You won't be able to see that though.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You won't be able to see that.
I remember, like, one time, like, this girl, like, I called her on some random shit, like, you know, you want to go, blah, blah, blah. Let's just say you want to go to the movie. She was like, yeah, give me an hour, I'm gonna get ready. When I pull up, the kids at the door like, Mom, where you going? And she's like, just go back in the house. Just go back in the house. And I'm looking like,
Well, what's her name? What her name was? Listen.
no.
When she said her name, nigga, you knew she was shit.
I say,
Sometimes that name would get away.
But yeah,
what her name was?
I can't tell you what.
What her name was?
But you know, like,
Lala Shikliana.
you not right. It was one of them issues. You feel me? Like, we
Oh shit, man.
like you know we left and shit, and like my vibe was just off. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause I would have much. You told me like I can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just let your kids pretty much defend for themselves. I think they had like an older cousin or something.
You was wrong though. Why you took the bitch anyway?
Hold on, let's spin back though.
Back up.
It didn't last like it was supposed to last.
Nah, you should have been like, man, I'm cool on you.
You're right. But in that moment, but listen though.
See, I know where your mind was at.
No.
I know where your mind was at.
Listen.
You was on that bullshit. You said fuck them kids. You said fuck them kids. That's what you said. Nah, fuck that. We finna get into the shit.
You right.
You wrong for saying fuck them kids. If your mother and raised you to care for them kids, nigga, you didn't do what your wife.
Hey, Max, you right.
Look, when you had your mind on one thing.
In that moment, fuck them
How
kids.
she look when she came out the door?
It was done. It was done.
That's why you said fuck the kid. How old the kid was? How old the kid was?
I'm 8. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
you wrong.
So, and I'm gonna tell you, like,
wrong,
but
man.
the thing was, like,
You should have been like, baby, we'll do it again. See, you ain't had. See, that's your fault. You didn't have options.
Respectfully,
You didn't have options.
I can take accountability.
You didn't have options. You should have had options. You single nigga. You supposed to have options. You supposed to be like,
no.
listen, baby.
Hold up. So, boom, I gotta give you a little backstory.
Okay.
This is a girl that I knew from like middle school. She moved away.
So you knew she went shit.
No. She moved away. He didn't let me. He just want to kill me. So listen, she moved away, and now we're grown. And I ran into her. And you know, you run into somebody like you got a little thing in middle school. We grown now. But I'm just saying, you know somebody from middle school. You know, you had a little crush on.
But it was, he always wanted to goddamn see
You damn right I did.
We ain't had no thing.
You damn right I did. So when I ran into her,
Yeah.
like, oh, you back? What you got going? Blah. We lock in. We talked a little bit. Boom. Had an opportunity to come up. Hey, boom. And she told me. First of all, I didn't even know she had kids.
That was a red
That
flag.
was.
That's what I'm saying.
How many she
I
had?
didn't know she had kids. She had
How many
2.
she had? Okay.
I didn't know she had kids. So when I pull up and I see that shit, like, Mom, where you going? Hold up. When we left, we went somewhere. We went to my cousin's house first, and we was gonna go out. Shit, while we there, my sister was there, And my sister's like, "Boy, I know you ain't." I say, "All right, you right.
See,
Call me in a minute."
mm-hmm.
Hey man, I'm gonna drop you off. We dropped off and we went on out.
Mm-hmm.
That was that.
There's so many red flags in you too. 'Cause you ain't committed.
I was young.
Give him hell.
I was like 20.
First of all, you didn't
Give him
commit
hell.
because
No.
if y'all was talking, you wasn't asking the right questions to
I
know whether or not
wouldn't.
she had kids.
But shit,
Second
you
of all-
disclose that. If you talk to somebody right now, you gonna tell them. You gonna tell them off gate that you got a kid.
If we just catching a vibe, why you bring me around your family? We supposed to be going somewhere.
We
supposed
was.
to be-
Oh, she on your ass. She on your
It
ass.
was though. Like we was going out.
Stay on him.
We was going out. That was just the.
Third of all,
That was
you
the
didn't
pregame.
communicate with me that you felt some type of way. Kids go back in the house.
I was wrong.
First of all, how you know I left my kid to pay for
The
the
kid.
You said the cousin was there.
I was.
Somebody was watching the kid.
Listen. I said I was wrong.
You should have just went on through with it.
I said I.
Listen.
You should have just
Listen.
continued
I don't think I ever talked to her after that though.
Listen, man.
Never told her why you didn't take her on that date.
No.
Now you wasting her time because now she actually asked that cousin. What if
It's
she
okay.
What if she paid that cousin $20 to watch them kids?
The cousin was like 12.
$20
See, he
is
is
a lot
making me
to a
worse.
12-year-old.
Man, listen.
Man.
Listen.
Back in the day,
Listen. He
they could have went to Five Below.
his other head had him gone.
I was living in lust at the time.
Now you need to call her because you owe her some.
I would not call her.
Oh, she
I
said
don't
she
know
owes
where
you.
she is.
I'm
I
gonna
don't-
disagree with you on that.
What if she
That's where the damn
We
line
don't
stop.
go
What
back.
if
You don't owe her
what if she
shit.
got a babysitter though?
We don't go back.
Listen, if she had a babysitter, that's different. But at the same time, it didn't work because his mind was already fucked up going into it.
Yeah.
It wasn't gonna work anyway. Period.
And then it would have been even more bad if you thought you was getting that and she didn't
I
give
was
you that
I was definitely.
at all.
Oh, she was gonna get that up.
It's easy like Sunday morning.
Oh, she
I
gonna
was
get that
definitely-
up.
I was definitely gonna get
You
it.
call her easy?
It was
Yeah.
definitely. She
yeah.
was yeah.
That's what
I'm
listen.
gonna call me easy.
I'm gonna tell you, but like we know y'all
Listen.
might think y'all got it figured out to
Listen.
where like
Listen.
y'all holding something. We know who we can hit.
Listen, at the end of the day, don't no man want nobody easy. But if she is easy, that means, you know, you got to move around.
I
You
wouldn't
know what I'm
try-
saying?
we wouldn't try to go together
No,
anyway.
so, okay, I was gonna ask you another question, but fuck that right now. Listen, how long do you feel like it should take for you to get it up?
It depends on the person.
Nah, how long do it take? You know,
It depends.
you how old you is?
Me, I'm 34.
So, how many times you done get it up in a week?
Never.
She lied. She lied.
Never.
How many times you gave up in 2 weeks?
I haven't.
So what's the longest you ever waited before you get up?
I don't count.
I'm just saying. So,
But you know it ain't been a week. You know it ain't 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But you don't count. A
If-
month.
I mean, because I gotta have some kind of like connection with you. I
For
don't
sure.
just random. I don't just do random.
Right. We ain't saying that, but I'm saying like at the end of the day, you don't know who you might catch a vibe from.
Right.
You might this matter of fact, this is my next question. Why do you think some people move fast with one person but make the other person wait?
Because I think, like in that situation, I truly feel like this. When you start dealing with a woman, she know I'm gay if she want to fuck with you. If she gonna fuck you, she
Right,
know it.
right,
She know it. Now, what it might be is, I need to see what I can get out of him. I need to, you know, I need to see a little bit more. He ain't really did enough to like
Make me
secure it. I'm gonna give it to him, but I need him to work a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's that like.
I don't really think it's that though.
What you think?
Yeah, you a woman, so you
give it
tell
to
me,
her.
because that's just what we think.
Right.
You agree with what I said?
I agree.
I mean, because I feel like sometimes, you know, sometimes somebody you can tell if the person. I guess it depends on what that person bringing to you, because you can tell if you start dating somebody and they just in fuck, or if you dating somebody and they actually want to get to know you and get to know the person you are off top.
I think on top of what he said, so you got a female that's just live for the moment. She don't give a damn when she get that ass up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got a female that think you the nigga for her. She gonna act like she ain't never gave that pussy up easy. She gonna act like she ain't never fucked quick, and she gonna try to make you wait because she think
Everybody
you
else
that
got it.
caliber nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't no different than that nigga.
You just.
But his attributes is different than him. But they still the same. So now you with me or with the next nigga, you like, I'm living for the moment. I know I don't want him. I'm gonna fuck him. Fuck it. But then you got another motherfucker, he might have his shit together. And you don't want to seem easy. You don't want to give off that perception.
Yeah.
You feel that's what it is. So now I don't want him to think.
Easy or hard, you still can be a fuck nigga.
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about
Now you
you.
want to talk about the women.
Nah, yeah. It's still the truth. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you don't get that puss up easy, you will know he was a fuck nigga. But you done gave it up so fast. You done gave it up so fast. You ain't even gave yourself a chance to evaluate the nigga.
But then if I give it up easy, now y'all in the group chat with y'all homeboys.
That ain't
about,
see.
let me tell you how this.
No,
y'all be putting us in the group.
Listen, no. Niggas don't act like that. I don't have a group chat with niggas.
All I did was y'all get it.
I don't need
y'all
another nigga.
Cause y'all sitting y'all.
I don't
That's why y'all don't got a group chat.
Listen. You too strong about. You keep fucking with them niggas like that. You too strong. You too strong on that shit there. I ain't never been a nigga that fuck with niggas. I fuck with me.
Y'all have conversation. Yeah,
I don't have to tell. I don't need my homeboy to tell me it's okay.
I showed her a couple drinks last night at the club, man. She be all over me, man.
Listen, you be fucking with the wrong niggas.
And she was all.
You be fucking with the wrong niggas. You know what I'm saying? They be YNs and yeah, you do. Cause that's how you talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown ass man. I don't talk to no fucking grown man about what I did last night. Fuck him.
Pillow talking.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
You talking about a YN? Boy, I tell you why that motherfucker had goddamn. I'm not finna tell another nigga how I did with another female. Cause now guess what he gonna do? Shit, I didn't know she had it like that, boy.
I might
I'm
wait
got
on
that, you know.
A nigga,
You know
even if
what
a
I'm
nigga
saying?
is talking about a female that he done dealt with, a nigga never talking about the one. He
No.
never finna tell you about the one that's really like that.
And you gotta quit worrying about the being in the group chat.
I ain't worried about being.
That what you brought that shit up.
I ain't worried about.
You brought that shit up because if
I'm
listen,
just saying though,
Listen.
if a woman is too easy, y'all feel like, oh,
Nah.
she too easy. It was just
Nah.
getting that shit was just too easy.
you wrong. Niggas don't think like that. Like I could get with a girl, and we vibing, and one thing might lead to another, and we might like each other. So the sex don't determine nothing unless you mentally unstable, right? If I like you, sex gonna even make it better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I have sex with you and I never liked you, that's what it's gonna turn to. I just knew what to say to take your little drawers off.
But if you don't like me, then why?
Cause that's how niggas is.
Don't waste my time.
So that's why you got to talk to the nigga to figure out, instead of on the phone, on FaceTime, go on a date and see how he act.
Let me ask you a question. You said, if you don't like me, why you do it, right? Because I'm gonna be real with you. When you talk about some niggas ain't grew to differentiate that. That's the only thing they feel like that solidifies them and make them feel some type of worthiness. Like, shit, I hit him. Some people okay with that shit. When you meet a man that ain't moved by sex, you fucked up. Cause you might want to fuck him and he be like, shit, I'll talk to you another day. Women don't like rejection when it comes to that. What you mean I can't come over there? You must got another bitch over there. No! We cool. We gonna get to that, like just chill out. But y'all don't be strong for that. Cause then like mentally, if you're not strong enough to handle that kind of rejection, you ain't gonna be mentally strong enough to handle a lot of shit. Cause you naturally, your mind gonna get to wondering like, oh, he must got somebody else over there. Who he fucking with? Or he don't like me like that. And
That
could
goes
be totally
off,
the different thing.
right? But that goes off her past.
Yeah.
She been fucking with a nigga that done dogged and did all this shit, so she gonna put that off on him. That's the shit that you spoke on earlier, like the past trauma.
I mean, everybody got past trauma.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't feel like you ready to date, leave that man alone. But the man should do the same. I'm not speaking just off, you know what I'm saying? The same
everybody.
thing.
Men should do the same too.
Everybody.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Find yourself,
I'm
you
not-
take a step back and get your shit together, and then you can you know,
I'm
start
not
that
entertaining.
dating.
I'm really not entertaining nothing I don't see a future with. We cool in that moment. Like I said earlier, I go out, have a little vibe for the night. I might even get the number. Mm-hmm. In my head, might even I'm planning the date. Mm-hmm. When I wake up in that morning, that was cool.
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Ain't no need me to waste your time. I came to my senses.
It's just
You get
something
what I'm
to do.
saying? It's just
I
something
don't
to
mean
do. It's okay to do that. Y'all do that. It's okay to go out there and meet a nigga you know you don't like him like that, but he buying drinks, he funny, da da da, and you know. If I done gave this nigga the wrong number, when I leave here, I'm never talking to that nigga like. I did it last night. I did it last night.
You talking about, wow.
When I pulled up, like my cousin, he went out there. He was like, "You gonna call?" No, I'm good on that. Like.
Then why change the number? Why you just like?
It really was just, it came. It just came. I really wasn't searching for it. It just came. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing it. She was 22. I'm 36. I ain't got
I
it.
wouldn't even entertain that.
And that's my point. When she said she was 22, what we doing? We ain't even on the same.
Right. So do you feel like men capable of being faithful?
Some men are. Mm-hmm. Not all. Some.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna say yeah, but the reason I say yeah, when you get with a man and he feel like he want to be faithful, is his mindset that he spoke on earlier. Sex and lust don't move him. So if a nigga in his 20s, female say, "Hey, I need you to come over here and you know what I'm saying, take me up through there." You know what I'm saying? He like, all right, I'm gonna slide on you. But a nigga, you know what I'm saying, older, that don't come with nothing. I want to do something that's gonna bring me something. You know what I'm saying? Cause that ain't gonna be but 20, 30 minutes of pleasure. After it's over, you done forgot about it. After it's over, it ain't shit. So why I'm finna be having sex that don't mean nothing?
Right.
See, women don't think, men think like that.
Some men don't.
Some men don't. But I'm saying a lot of women think men is just dogs. Just, I wanna fuck everything walking. If you walk past me and you look good, I wanna bust you up. All men don't think like that.
Most men think like that.
No, they don't.
All men don't think like that.
Most men think like that.
A lot of women that y'all think that we lusting over, like, it's just that. It's just like, boy, that shit, she look good. But like reality, it ain't that. Cause it's some women that y'all probably think that we would just die for. We ain't going, because as a man, if I know you don't fuck with a certain nigga, I'm not fucking behind that nigga.
I'm telling you.
Like y'all act like we just don't have no standards.
Sometimes
pull your motherfucking roster.
Sometimes you
Pull your motherfucking roster.
Sometimes y'all don't have standards.
If I see I ain't shit nigga on your roster, motherfucker kick rocks.
Man,
Cause pull your roster.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't saying my roster ain't got no ain't shit niggas. I ain't saying that.
Okay, that's real.
There's some ain't shit niggas on there.
They need to come off.
Well, they ain't on the roster anymore, but I did it some ain't shit niggas.
You said it. It's on camera. It's over with now. you can't take that shit back.
It's in 4K though. It's in 4K. You can take that one.
Yeah.
You can take that out. He told me on the phone. I'm going to take it out. You take it out. Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah.
But yeah, I've dated some men who ain't shit.
Right.
I've doubled back to men who ain't shit.
So that's gonna. Hey, why though?
Potential.
Nah, fuck that. It ain't potential. It ain't potential.
It's the fuck. It's the
It ain't potential.
It's the digger and the potential.
It ain't. Look. She. It's not potential.
It's the digger and the
It's
potential.
not. It's not. It's not potential. You done fuck with a motherfucker you know ain't shit. Ain't number one thing goddamn making you goddamn double back.
I was actually in love.
You tell me. With what?
The dick.
Not who. With what? Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? She just like we know. He know it.
He don't know shit.
You telling a goddamn lie. He know.
A nigga know.
He know. He know he ain't shit. You in there cooking and cleaning.
No,
And,
I wasn't cooking and cleaning.
oh yes you was. Yes you was. She telling a damn lie.
It's a nigga.
Everybody get your ass up in there. What my
And I
brother?
was young too. I wasn't cooking and cleaning.
Oh, you was cooking and
He
cleaning.
can call now.
You lying.
If he got the
You
number, he
lying.
can call now.
I know
He
you
answer the
lying.
phone.
That's bullshit. Motherfucker come through there and moving furniture like he supposed to. You gonna be in there cooking and cleaning. And trying to make sure he stay because you don't want him to go nowhere. You telling a damn lie.
Next question.
Yeah, exactly. So at the end of the day, just to answer the question, you don't think men capable of being faithful?
No.
Damn.
So you.
Some.
Damn.
Some
Oh,
a small amount.
All right. So let me ask you this
Most
then.
cheat.
Do you want to get married?
Yeah.
So you okay with if you believe all men cheat, you gonna be okay with your
I
husband
said
cheat?
most, not all. And no, I'm not okay. Why would
What's
I be
most?
okay
What's
with
the
men?
percentage?
Pause.
What's the
Why would I be okay-
percentage?
Pause.
What's the percentage?
Why am I okay with a man cheating?
I mean, because you just said most men cheat. Like so.
Most.
What's the
I
percentage
say
of
all
most?
men cheat,
What's the
it's
percentage
not
of
all men
most?
So what you saying? You want to marry?
It's
the
greater than
exception.
50.
Huh?
You want to marry the exception.
Yeah.
What kind of nigga do you want? What's your husband look like? Far as work, height, how he treat you. I'm just saying, you got to have some kind of. What you don't care if the nigga 5'5"?
No, I've had.
'Cause your offspring-
Honestly, I've had a man tell me, "How do I know what my type is if I've never had all types?
I mean,
How do I have like a?
How do you have a
specific-
type?
Like, how do I have a type if I've never dated
All of
all
it.
types?
That would mean you would have to. Yeah. That's
I mean,
true.
granted, I do know what I want.
That don't mean you still can't have a type.
Because
So what are
this
you?
is what I want
What?
from my man. I'm not sticking to. He gotta have this.
So what's your ideal man?
Hardworking, trustworthy, take care of his kids, fear God, good communication.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a man with potential. I don't need you,
You-
selling dreams.
Got to be potential already.
Yeah, you gotta have something.
That's fine.
This ain't Build a Bear.
Well, you ever been to build a bear? How did you build a bear?
I didn't build a bear. I took a child to build a bear, but this
So-
ain't Build a Bear. I ain't building a man for real.
So with all the things you just named, is it like literally it got to be all of that, like a non-negotiable? Like it got to be all of that you just named, or are you willing to sacrifice just that in the third?
But
For
what
the
am
rest?
what am I sacrificing? Like,
I'm just
not
asking.
gonna sacrifice communication. I'm not gonna sacrifice being
So you
trustworthy.
that just means like if he don't check all them boxes, it's a no go.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, and you.
I mean, I'm not really hyper focused on like height, looks. Gotta have this. Gotta have
the
that,
things
gotta
you-
be
yeah.
bald head, gotta be chubby. Gotta be
What you would-
weird. I'm not focused on that.
What you was just listening is like true characteristics,
Yeah.
not necessarily like, external shit. Because all of that shit right there, that change and fade. If you go, you can have a damn car, a car that's beat up that'll outrun a brand new car. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always what the outside look like.
Yeah.
It's what's inside. So the shit you name is like true characteristics. So if you get that, you should be strong. You should be solid.
So, do you feel like you should show someone how to love you?
Yeah,
Got to.
you got to. Because I feel like if you don't show them how to love you, how do they know what kind of love you need?
Yeah, I agree with that. You have to because, like on top of what you said, you got to figure out somebody that person love languages.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could be giving you, in my mind, all the love that I feel like I'm giving you, but it's not. If it's not your love language, it's like you running in mud. You ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
That
So,
makes sense.
so when do you feel like you should tell somebody or give somebody your love language?
I feel like that's something that should be talked about when we're dating.
Early on.
Yeah, early on when we get to know each other, so that they know like this is what I need to do if I'm trying to potentially get to that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You feel the same way?
Absolutely. You definitely gotta tell a person, show a person how to love you. And you definitely, when it comes to your love language and stuff. You gotta be in constant communication with them, because what I need from you today might not be what I need from you 6 months down the road. That's why you gotta, it's important that you have that strong communication with anybody you locked in with, you entertaining. Because if you don't, y'all always gonna have a gap.
So another question, like in your relationship with, I'm asking both of y'all, what role did y'all play in it not working?
How you mean like not working?
So all right, so you got a role that you play where I'm doing everything I can for this to work. So what role did you play in it not to work? So for me, I'm gonna say, okay, I'm in a relationship. The role that I played in it not working is something that you spoke on, communication. That was what I did for it not to work. You get what I'm saying? So is it a time when you was in a relationship with somebody and you did something, you know what I'm saying, that made it not work?
Nah, I'm a woman. I'm not a problem. I'm kidding.
I know that bullshit. You did. You really meant that shit a little bit. She really meant that shit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But
it's some truth in every joke.
That's the that was it.
No, honestly.
She didn't got to say nothing.
I mean, because if I give you the secret sauce, then that means
Ain't no secret sauce. Ain't no secret sauce.
She
Ain't no secret sauce. Because
she deflecting. Listen,
I know. I was
deflecting.
No, okay.
I'm finna break it down.
She finna cook it up, but she was
Listen,
deflecting.
I know. So that sauce that you talking about, y'all, it's sour.
No, okay, so I can honestly say, like, sometimes
That shit ain't.
sometimes in situations, I'm gonna argue you down, and I feel like that's kind of like that's a problem sometimes, because like I ain't letting it go. We gonna I'm gonna keep going.
So you want to be right all the time.
Something like that.
Ain't no something like that. That is it. So you not always, like, I'm gonna tell you from me, period. I'm a person, I don't think I'm wrong. But I'm just telling you the truth. But sometimes I am wrong. I'm able to admit that. You gotta put your pride to the side and say, okay, I was wrong. Because if you don't admit you wrong, how are you gonna grow? How are you gonna be in a relationship that have a good foundation if you can't even admit that little small shit?
I mean, I'll admit it to like a friend, but I ain't gonna.
See, you full of shit.
Like,
see,
yeah,
with your friend,
your friend
ain't,
instead of the person that you.
You right. That's
not really. I'm not really gonna say that. We're gonna talk it out. Like, I'm gonna tell you, like, let me run this situation down to you, and you tell me if I'm wrong. And if
No.
you be like, you was wrong. I'm like, damn.
See, we talked about that earlier. Your friends shouldn't be able to determine your relationship.
I ain't saying that they determine. My
So why you even asking her?
But sometimes when you in a situation and you trying to prove a point, you only thinking about what you think is.
So
the
you
right
wrong
thing.
anyway when you trying to prove a point. It's at the end of the day, we gonna talk. We can agree to disagree. I don't need my homeboy to tell me I'm right or I'm wrong. In your mind, you know if you right or you wrong. I don't need nobody to tell me I'm right or I'm wrong.
But I might not be wrong.
But I have to compromise with my significant other. You have to compromise. So you compromising with a motherfucker that don't mean you no good. What this gonna do?
I mean, I might go back and be like, hey, I was wrong.
You might. Ain't no might.
Depends on.
That's how the relationship gonna continue to grow when you able to, what you said, communication is gonna make you or break you. And the same shit that you saying that you need, you not giving.
Right.
Talk to me. Talk to me. I want to hear this shit. You got to give what you actually want.
I thought you said it wasn't about me.
It is, because I'm asking you.
You said it wasn't
I'm
about
asking
me.
you. I'm asking you.
The question
So-
was, what did you do?
Right.
What did you do?
So if you
that's
want
why-
communication,
I gotta
why you not giving it?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I know. So I want, quit
I'll
smiling.
work on
Quit
that.
smiling.
I'll work on that. I'll work on that. That is a bad habit of mine.
Right.
I will argue a situation down until it sounds like I'm right, even if because I'm right. But I'm gonna argue that situation down.
See, So you gonna move the goalposts the whole argument.
Till it
See there?
Till it sounds.
So how are you gonna grow within a relationship if you always want to be right?
Now I know that's somewhere I work on.
If you
That's good that you admitted that. Most women don't admit that.
if you had to just
But give us some more shit. We gonna get on her ass. Talk to her.
if you just had to just accountability, it probably would have stopped right now. Mm-hmm. Just a little bit of accountability. Sometimes
It depends because if it's the person that is, if it's another person that's trying to prove their point, too,
Right.
it's gonna continue to be a back and forth.
But see, like at some point, you gotta say, but you gotta really evaluate: is it worth what we really arguing about?
Yeah.
Like,
That
damn,
compromise.
I really can just say, damn.
Why-
I'm sorry. I fucked up your favorite shirt.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I fucked up. Instead of, well, you shouldn't have put that shirt in there with this, telling me what I did. When regardless, yes, I was wrong, but you still finished the act. So instead of you just saying, you know what, I fucked up. I'm sorry, and just leave it at that.
But my thing, like, you know, we're men and women different. But I don't like to argue. You know what I'm saying? Just me. I don't like to argue. I'm gonna say what I mean, and I'm gonna mean what I say.
And that's just the end of the conversation.
It ain't the end of the conversation. I will hear you out. You know what I'm saying?
I give you
But at
space.
the end of the day, I'm gonna hear you out because if I don't hear you out, I don't have a chance to take in how you feel. But sometimes how you feel might not even be the case. You might be mad about some shit that happened before you even walked in the door. So now I got to take on what you brought from there.
Yeah.
That's wrong. I
Are
can't
you
determine.
Are you my support system or not?
I am, but you have to express that, like, babe.
She funny, man. She funny. She funny. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something now. Like in the argument with you, boy, I'd be so fucking pissed off. Like,
Listen,
I'm not gonna argue with you because you gonna piss me off. Like,
Listen,
because if you say
I
that
wouldn't-
stupid shit, am I your man?
Listen,
Fuck up my face,
see,
man.
listen. I like shit like that because she trying to get in your head.
Yeah, she got you.
You know what I'm saying? If he
you don't
fucked
know
up,
no better,
right? You
you
understand?
smart. You smart before you know
So why are you taking your anger out on your support system instead of the motherfucker that pissed you off?
Who said I was angry though?
You just said it. I just said it. What if that motherfucker that pissed you off and you come here and you bring it to me? Your answer was
perception
no.
is that I'm angry.
No, I asked you that, and you said
Your
your
perception is
listen.
that I'm angry.
I
If
asked
I
you.
came
No,
in and we having a conversation about it. and-
Now, see, now
and
you
I'm
twi-
just
now you
very-
switching it.
What's the word? What's the word?
You
when
switching
like,
it.
when you really.
You switching it. Look, you so fucked up. You so fucked up. She so fucked up. She don't even you so hard. She don't even. Yeah, exactly. You don't spoil yourself. No, you. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you try your hardest.
No,
I'm gonna let her try her hardest.
Because sometimes you can come in the door and you bring something from the outside, but you just real passionate about what you're talking about, and now you think I'm mad. I'm really not truly mad. I'm just trying to express to you how I feel. Now you think I'm mad.
So
Now you
nah,
piss
nah,
me
nah.
off because you think I'm mad and I'm not really mad. Now I'm mad.
It's
and see
the
that's where
difference.
communication come in.
It's
Because
a
all you gotta
difference
say.
because if you come to me and say, babe, how about this motherfucker done did this or did that, I know you ain't angry.
At me.
I know that.
It's that
when
small little piece
But
right
when
there.
you come, that's now I'm gonna give you the other side of it. So let me finish a little bit. You coming how you like, babe? I'm aggravated. I just want to go in, lay down. I want to cook. I want to clean. I want to do nothing. These motherfuckers gonna piss me off so bad today. I just don't want to be bothered. That's communication, right?
Right.
So on the other end, you coming out. Why the fuck the dishes ain't washed? Why the fuck that's sitting there? Why the fuck that's over there? So now I'm gonna react to that. Cause who the fuck do you think you talking to? You got these kids. If you want to cuss them out, go get them and you cuss them out. We gonna talk to each other
Civilized.
respectfully.
Oh, I don't do that though.
I'm just saying that's the difference though.
Yeah, I get
You know what I'm saying? You trying to fix it, but I ain't giving you nothing to fix. I'm asking you a question. You know what I'm saying? So it's all your presentation.
Yeah.
So if you come to me like, babe, I don't feel like being bothered. You can call. I done had a bad day.
True. I had a bad day. You know, this is what I want to do when I came home. Da 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 da.
Right.
But if I still tell you that, and then I still walk in the house, I'm still in my mind saying, "Why the fuck the dishes ain't?"
Not because now you done express your feelings to him. Now mentally, you know what it is. If you come in the house expecting one thing, that's all you're gonna give, right? But if you had that conversation, he like, yeah, babe, don't even worry about it. Dishes ain't washed. Kids fucked up. I'm finna take them a bath. I'm finna put them to bed. I'm finna do this. When you come in the house, you still gonna be agitated because you can't help it. But the shit that you see, you're not gonna worry about it because he told you he gonna handle it. But if you don't give him a chance to tell you, I'm gonna handle it or I'm gonna do this for you, now both of y'all are gonna be reacting to a situation instead of trying to fix it.
Yeah. When I get back to the day, and I'll take that with me.
Yeah, take that with you. Put that in.
Put that in my pocket.
Put that in your sock.
Put that in my pocket.
You know what I'm saying? So all of it, like you say, you big on communication.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it is. You got to communicate. The shit that you feel like you don't have to communicate, some shit that you like, motherfucker, you been sitting here all day. You know you should have washed the dishes. That's it. Okay, boom, communication, sweetie.
Why can't I say that though?
You know, because it's gonna start something that don't need to be started.
You gotta
You know what I'm saying?
you gotta remove your ego. You gotta truly, if you really want a relationship to work, I believe it gotta be egoless to a certain extent. You got to give and take.
But I don't come off that harsh though, because I mean at some point it gives like rude.
Yeah, it's just a little defensive, but you know.
It gives a little rude.
Yeah, gay.
So at the end of the day, we about ready to finish this thing up, man. So to all the audience, all the people that are watching, what would you give them something advice for their relationship to work? If you could, what would you tell them?
I don't know. I feel like based on the conversation we had earlier, like as a person who's not in a relationship, I don't feel like I could give
Yes, you can.
solid advice to somebody who is in a relationship. Because
Okay.
I'm not in a relationship.
Okay. All right, that's fair. I can't tell you how you should
guess-
feel. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna come back to you. So what you feel like?
So, as a person, I'm not in a relationship, but I've been in a relationship. I've been married before. I've been these things. Like, and I think what things go left, communication is key, but understanding, that's the other part of communication that a lot of people miss. Because, you know, I can tell you to do something, you're going to do it totally different. But if you clearly communicate and allow me to understand, then we're going to get to where we need to get to. So that's key. You know what I'm saying? But also just like truly just, I truly believe like just go where you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, and stop ignoring the bullshit. Because it's easy to put lipstick on a pig and kiss the hell out of that motherfucker because you like bacon. You feel me? But like, if you really truly go where you're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, we'll start breaking our own heart. We break our own heart with falling in love with lust and potential and shit like that. We
Right.
break our own heart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just key. Just like being in alignment with where you're supposed to be at. It's okay. Ain't no timeline on this shit. You can meet somebody at 80 and that could be your soulmate.
Right.
You know, so just stop, rushing shit. Basically.
Yeah. My thing is, man, communication is key. You have to sacrifice shit. You know what I'm saying? Yourself. Love is an action. You can tell somebody you love them all day, but if you don't show it,
Gotta show
what does that actually look like? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to compromise. You know what I'm saying? And things ain't gonna always go your way. You know what I'm saying? So just because you feel like it should have went that way, that don't mean it was wrong. You know what I'm saying? So when you in a relationship, you got to quit thinking about self all the time. You know what I'm saying? What's the beneficiary for everybody? You know what I'm saying? When I make this move, how it's gonna benefit you? How it's gonna benefit the kids? How you gonna react? How the kids gonna react? You know what I'm saying? You got to take just self. This is what it's gonna do for me. So this is what I'm finna do. So when you in a relationship, that's the wrong way to go about things. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I try to communicate the best way I can. I compromise. I sacrifice my feelings. What I want to do, you know what I'm saying, for the best of overall everybody. You know what I'm saying? Me as a man, you know what I'm saying? If I want to be a leader, if I want to be able to take care of my family, some shit just ain't gonna go my way. I'm gonna have to compromise. I'm gonna have to, do things that I don't want to do. for the beneficial for the family. So at the end of the day, I just feel like I say, love is an action, and you should show that person that you love them instead of telling that person that you love them.
That's love.
That's
love.
He the 20%.
Yeah, I'm saying. Nah, I'm the 1% around the small. Yeah, I'm saying.
For sure, bro.
Nah, I'm just playing. Listen, but anyway, man. Listen, man. This is AZ Show, man. We done had Ken. We had Janae. She had to leave early. We got Tisha. You know what I'm saying? We back at it with another one. Peace.